Previously on ValorPUNK, the old gang got together because it was clear that everyone was fighting, or at least Vika and Isabella was fighting. But what they were really fighting was over who the bad guy was, and both of them said it was themselves. We started with Russell going to jump in and save Vika from getting mugged. He did that. Vika did almost get mugged, but right as Vika was probably about to murder these guys, Russell shows up and saves them from Vika. Afterwards, Russell drops Vika off at home, and Vika is like, "Hey, I need you to come inside real quick so that I can break up with you."
No, so you can break up with me.
So you could break up with me in front of my parents, and Russell is like, "Man, I don't want to do that." So Russell ends up inside, ready to break up with Vika.
Who he is not dating.
Who I have to stress, those two have never been dating. And this is all just a lie that Vika constructed.
Sounds real silly when you say it out loud, you know? Like,
lying with 5 conditions produces this.
and yeah, they do that. They get after that, Benji goes to the hangar, and inside the hangar, Benji feels like touching a sword. And so he touched the big sword, and he has a little friend. The mithril inside activated to Benji's powers and went inside of him. And
messed up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's messed up, isn't it? And now Benji has a little knife friend at the ready whenever he wants. He can get a little stabby. What
did Isabella do?
Isabella then did we go to class at that point?
Woke up hungover.
Yeah, Isabella woke up hungover.
And they had a guest speaker.
Yeah, we did have a guest speaker. Gavin's mentor, Michelle Kim, finally showed herself and talked down to the class.
She was a right old bitch, she was.
Very respectfully. And you little goblins were very disrespectful.
She outed me as a meta in the middle of class.
In meta class?
Well, I mean, sure. Yeah, either way.
And so yeah, she showed up and gave a brief lecture on the perils of godlike power and having it for yourself. Where is it? Afterwards, well, yeah, part of that lecture did include mentioning to Isabella that she is in fact a metahuman, which she could sense through her own powers, which were poorly explained. And then what was it? After that, oh yeah, Vika just straight up didn't show up to work. She could have used that lecture. The rumor come out. Does Isabella is meta? And after that, they went home.
Fleur went mad.
Yeah,
She
Fleur
went
was
bonkers,
having a crazy day.
Best
she-
floor.
Yeah, she was having a crazy day. She was just like, you know what? Today is the day. I'm gonna.
Fleur forgot to take her Effexor the day before.
Yeah. And after that, Noah decided to tag in and be the good cop and bad cop to Benji, who had to go visit Vika because she was sad. And they had a nice big talk with Vika, an interrogation. That's just it. There was an interrogation. I tried to come up with a cute word for it. It was an interrogation. And so everybody then oh wait, that was it. There was basically a come together because Isabella and Russell also had a conversation where it was like, hey, we need you and Vika to communicate because this went bad. You could do better.
Oops.
And so, yeah. And that was where we left off. We left off at the dramatic the dramatic getting ready to go down to Fry High and meet
and have Vika break up with a girl that she hasn't actually dated yet.
Yeah. The end of that conversation was basically like, hey Vika, you need to stop leading this girl on.
Yeah, you need to break up with her.
You need to stop trifling. And so Vika, now you have to break up with Isabella, who I also must stress you are not dating.
This is peak masks, I have to say. If I may be honest.
Dude, less than a week ago, a super corporation was trying to kill us. And now we're having this like, oh no, I have to break up with someone I'm not dating. It's like,
not
what is
again.
this?
And so, let's see. Who was going with Isabella? I assume it was Russell, right?
Yeah.
Russell and Fleur, because she said that it sounded exciting and filled with drama. Wait, or did she end up staying?
I think she ended up staying anyway.
Austin didn't want to move the pog.
It wasn't that I didn't want to move the pog. It was that I didn't want to be in control of too many NPCs at the same time.
Fair.
And so, wait 1 second. I got one more thing I need to.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh my god. We're scoping him out.
Do you think? What do you think's going on? It looks pretty intense.
I mean, like, it's probably like intense, but not like as intense as like, you know, someone's drawn a knife yet. Like,
Nah, this is good because like I can see V's face from here, so I can give her signals to be like, stop it, you know?
Yeah.
I can barely even hear what they're saying over the sizzle of the fry cooks cookings.
I mean, that's probably for the best. We shouldn't pry too much and just let them, you know, handle the situation themselves. I trust both of them.
Russell has the best ability to pry.
He does, but he's not going to because
What
he's
a
a
dude.
good friend.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What a dude.
So like, how was Vika? Vika like gonna actually like, you know, tell the
She
truth?
better, man. I told her to. We walked her through it. Oh, he's a real good. We like walked her through it, and we tried to get her to be like rational about it. I think like the shame's gonna get her if she doesn't, like, you know. I think she will.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah, she's got this. Oh, are those the Pleiadian fries?
Yeah, you want some?
Yeah. I don't. Oh man. made with real space potatoes. I can't believe that potatoes are so ubiquitous across the galaxy.
Tubers, man.
I hope all potatoes are exactly the same. There is no difference between them.
The universal constant.
Potatoes are a result of convergent evolution across
Convergent
all
evolu- yeah,
planets.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Irish potato famine happened because they lost gravity and just flew into space and just like any
Yeah,
sort
man.
of MacGuffin.
That's how it happened.
like-
Aloha.
like any
Looks
sort
at
of
Benji.
MacGuffin. Any sort of MacGuffin, like Dragon Balls, Kami Dogu.
Oh my
like,
god,
any
you
of that
gotta
potatoes.
collect all the potatoes.
Yeah, they went out to the different planets, and then they just,
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
Are you
I,
okay?
I'm better now that we can talk face to face, and so I just want to say sorry. It's pretty clear that I do have meta powers, and I don't know what they are or how they work, but it doesn't change the fact that I hurt you, and I'm gonna work on it, but I don't know what it is.
I'm not mad about you didn't know that. Why do you, I really thought I was going to come here and apologize to you. I did not expect you to apologize to me. You didn't do
Well,
anything wrong.
I mean, I feel like I kind of kicked it off. Whether it was intentional or not, it doesn't change the fact that that was clearly sensitive information that I shouldn't have. And I get why you were scared. It makes sense. It's something that no one's supposed to know.
She's like rubbing her face, like elbows on the table, just like rubbing her face. No. I don't know. I shouldn't have raised my voice at you. That's unacceptable. Oh god, I'm so embarrassing. I'm sorry that I got out of control like that in front of you.
Isabella just kind of nods.
I try pretty hard to not do that in front of people I like.
You see Isabella lights up a bit.
I don't. That is not a part of me I'm very proud of. I have a bad temper, Isabel, and I'm sorry you got caught in it, and I'll.
Well, I'm pleased that that's the first and only time I've encountered it, considering I do run my mouth. You were right about that. I do. But I mean, you acknowledge that it's a problem. And
it's a problem.
And I know I had kind of suggested this before, but I've gone to therapy with Dr. Papadopoulos, Russell's mom, and it really does help. You don't have to talk. She like leans forward. You don't have to talk about, any specifics about where you've been, but maybe it can help.
It's difficult to explain a lot of. It's difficult to explain a lot of me without getting into that. I was told I shouldn't talk to mental health professionals, is what they said.
Who's they? Oh, is this that company thing?
Yes. It was a recommendation, but said in a very stern way.
Mm, I see.
It probably would help. Maybe if I do it in secret. Do they? If you confess a crime to a therapist, do they have to call the police?
To my understanding, don't quote me, there is supposed to be a patient-to-doctor confidentiality. Obviously, if it's a direct threat to someone, they might have to report it, but if it's something like stealing or a more, I wouldn't say a harmless crime, but one where there isn't a direct victim of violence, I think they would keep it confidential.
Okay, well, and she sort of scratches her head, and maybe if I just lie about that part and tell her everything else.
Yeah, you don't have to be an open book. I know
Yeah.
there's some stuff that I haven't told her, and it's probably not ideal, but if you're not comfortable with it, that's okay. Take steps.
I need to take you up on it.
She just smiles.
I'll try. I need to. You saw that for a second there, she was about to escalate, and she just is trying to bring it back down. I need to have a talk with you and Benji about some stuff.
Oh, sure.
I think I need to explain myself about some activities I've been engaging in. And she gives a knowing look, it's about Vesper.
Isabella nods. I understand. It does not need to be now, and probably wise to not be in a more public place for that discussion.
Uh-oh. Was someone dropped?
Looks like.
Oh, we're good. I don't know, but
Okay,
everybody
sorry.
just suddenly died.
No, it was only on your end.
Okay.
What were you saying?
God, what was I saying? It's definitely something we do need to talk about, but it doesn't need to be now, and it certainly shouldn't be in a public place.
Oh,
But-
no, it seems listen. Russell Papadopoulos, I see him right over there. I shouldn't talk about these things.
Nope.
Not where he couldn't even kind of hear with his special ears.
Hey, are
And-
you hearing anything with your special ears, Russell?
I'm listening to these fries really intently.
I can't
They're
see her
s-
crying or nothing. I'm not seeing any sniffles.
Okay. There is one more thing. Oh, and she steeples her fingers on the table and is
You know what
okay.
that means, though? That means she hasn't said it yet.
You're an expert in Vika body language.
Yeah, there was actually something I wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
that's-
you can go first if you want, but
Sure. So, I won't lie. Last night was pretty scary, to put it mildly. And it kind of, I got drunk, basically out of the kvass now. So thank you for that, I guess. And the whole night, I was genuinely concerned that this bridge was burned. And it bothered me a lot more than I expected. And I think I kind of know why. I've really enjoyed spending time with you. And obviously they none of them have been real dates. I know that. But I don't think I would be opposed to the idea of trying. I have a lot of fun with you. Honestly, it's the most relaxed I've been when it's just us. You're smart, so I can talk to someone on an equal level when it comes to all this techno mumbo jumbo. And I didn't really know I could like girls. Honestly, it's never really crossed my mind. But what I'm
Oh.
trying to say is, can we try?
Oh. She like sort of looks past she sort of looks past Isabella's head to make eye contact with Benji. Cause like he's right behind her.
Yeah.
And
Let me
she
see if I
is-
can read this. How do I see if I can read this?
Here's the mask. I don't know.
please.
Assess the situation.
I'm also gonna complete one of my drives. Tell someone your true feelings.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Shit.
Everything looks like it's going great.
He does the thing. Like cut it off.
Cut it off.
She is blushing profusely, and she is just fiddling with her hands. Like she's kind of looking away a little bit.
Oh. Okay. Oh. And Vika's just like, yeah, no, Benji was right. Ah, shit. Yeah, no, Benji, spot on.
Oops.
Shit, he's so
Oops,
perceptive.
I should have gone first.
Wait, wouldn't
I-
it suck if a villain attack happened right now?
Right now.
Yeah, that would.
That
suck.
would suck.
Maybe Vika's like, oh, if a villain attacked right now, and like, awesome, let's do this.
Oh,
Where's
when
Victor when you need him?
when I complete a drive, I can either mark potential, clear a condition, or mark influence over someone. I'd like to take influence over Vika instead of fixing any of my.
Whoa, you're playing dangerous. All right, let me wrote it. I am influenced by Isabella. Here you are.
This is all kinds of fucked up.
I know. So she keeps her fingers sort of steepled, like she is deep, deep in thought, as she is sort of rehearsing in her mind really quickly the little talk Benji and Noah and her had, and she's just like, okay, they gave me good talking points. So, thank you so much. I'm very flattered. I really am. And I like you a lot too. I do. I don't date people.
What? Then
I go on dates. I don't like the idea of dating somebody in a permanent sort of way.
she just kind of like tilts her head.
Here it feels like the moment you get that title, who you can and cannot talk to changes.
Well, do you think I'd be like restrictive or something? Like
Everybody here is like that.
Vika, I don't want to control you. I just want to like hold your hand and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, I do want to hold your hand. Ah, yeah. I just worry I don't want to lead you on or make you think. Anything is exclusive. I don't want anyone to be able to claim any more ownership over me for anything. Even for something like that. I'd gladly hold your hand. I'd love to. I want to put a warning label on it because I am a powder keg and you're smoking right next to me.
So, just to clarify, have I just been a game for you?
It's not a... I'm not... I should have said something ahead of time. Benji told me I probably should have made it clear from the beginning, but I didn't think it was like that.
Didn't... Vika, one of the first times that we were alone, you shared cigarettes with me.
Yes, but... It's...
You
No.
took me to things that were called dates, but then you
Yeah.
say they're... I guess I'm very confused what the end goal here was.
Oh, lad, she's blowing it.
To continue to spend time with you. I do genuinely like you. I just don't want the title.
Okay. What? So it can't be romantic then.
Maybe it could be. Maybe later I'll change my mind. And I'll feel different.
But not now.
No, not now. But I
Okay.
might change my mind.
Sorry. I maybe shouldn't have just brought it up.
No, don't feel sorry. None of this is your fault. I should have been... This is not the first time this has happened, Isabel.
She gets a pretty stern look when you say that. I'm sorry, this has happened before?
Yeah.
And
No.
you didn't think to learn from that? Okay. She takes a deep breath of nope, I don't want to start yelling and get mad. That's gotten me in trouble before. Don't run your mouth. You need to understand from my
Take a
perspective.
powerful blow.
Oh God.
There it
Oh.
is, boys!
Yeah, boy.
So I mark a condition, I presume.
No, you have options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got options.
Yeah, let me pull up them options real quick. We've got
You must remove yourself from the situation. You lose control of yourself or your powers, or two options from the 7 or 9 list. The 7 or 9 list being you lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground. Your opposition gets an opportunity. You struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Oh God.
So you have to choose 2 from the 7 to 9, or 1 from the 10 plus. You know.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
We in it now, boys.
It's like Degrassi.
Dude, it's dude, Drake. Oh my god.
I can't take 2 conditions.
no, yeah,
because-
you
No.
can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
So if you took from the 7 to 9 list, you would have to give ground to your opposition and they get an opportunity, or lash out verbally and use your influence
Your
over
very
Vika,
new influence over Vika to inflict a
Or-
condition.
or you could lose
Or
control
Or
of
you
your
could
powers.
provoke her. Yeah, you could also
Control
lose
your
control of
powers.
yourself or your powers in a terrible way.
Oh God, I'm
That
scared to
sounds
do
fun.
that one, but I think it makes the most sense because they normally activate when she is emotionally charged. Yeah, I guess
Shack
we'll
shoulder
do that
wiggle.
one.
Here we
All
go,
right.
guys!
I gotcha. Don't worry.
Austin here rubbing his fingers together like a fly.
So, Isabella, while Vika is having this conversation with you. Both Isabella and Vika, y'all are feeling weird during this conversation. Vika, you're starting to stumble over your words like you don't remember what you've been saying. And Isabella, you're starting to feel like you're looking across the table at yourself. Like you're having this conversation and you're feeling all of the weird things that Vika feels. And Vika, you're not really feeling anything. You almost don't even remember why you're here. It starts to like sap away from you almost. And Isabella, you are feeling both yourself and everything that Vika is feeling throughout the course of this conversation, as if you are the one breaking up with yourself, and you're feeling both of those, and you are feeling both of those opposed feelings simultaneously. Vika, you no longer remember why you're here or what happened leading up to this. Isabella, you remember a conversation with Benji and Noah where they're like, "Hey, you gotta tell her what's going on. You can't just keep leading her on like this. It's not cool." And you're feeling all of Vika's apprehension and concern that both. You're feeling the concern that both that you're going to screw this up, and that you are going to you're going to screw up your relationship with Isabella, and also you're going to hurt her feelings, and you feel all of it at once.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Holy shit.
I think that's like so much information overload. She probably just like falls out of the table and just like lands on the ground.
Now it's Isabella's turn for her head to hit the table.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh god. Oh, that's not. Whoa.
It
What's
actually.
going on?
Vika's just staring into space, like just wide-eyed. Doesn't know where she's at.
What's going on?
Isabella,
You
hello,
fucking
you all right?
knew? You knew?
Whoa! Hold on. Are you alright? What's going on?
I don't know.
Hey, give me a hand. It's okay.
Just get me my chair.
Here. We got you. Vika, what did you say to her, man?
Yeah, Vika, you look up and you're like, "Wait, what? What? Where are we? What's going on?"
Yeah, no, for her, before this conversation, they're still fighting, yeah. So she's just utterly confused.
I just looks at you.
I'm gonna let's do this some other time, Benji. Could you know?
Yeah. You go get some air. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I'll stay here with V.
How did we get here?
I know how you got here. You came with Noah and Benji after you looks at Benji and Noah. You knew apparently that she'd been leading me on the whole time.
Whoa, hold on. I didn't know anything until earlier today.
I don't give a shit. Why do I know that?
Wait, why is he here?
Time out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, something's wrong here. Like picking up a vibe. Yeah. Noah, this isn't his fault, right? I dragged him along because I was trying to get V to wise up.
But you knew, and you didn't tell me.
It's an intervention.
Yeah, because you weren't my friend when I figured it out.
I mean, that's a fair point, quite frankly. I looks just like she just doesn't know what to say right now. Fucking powers.
Isabella, your nose.
Ah,
Yeah, you got a little blood on your nose.
God damn it.
All right. Here, come on. Come over with me. I'll get you some water and some napkins. Come on.
And some fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Yeah, Benji like points over at Vika and like nods at Russell like.
Yeah, we trading off again. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Vika's just sort of sitting there, just really trying to puzzle together everything. She feels torn, like something was ripped away and taken.
Yeah.
And she is just trying to place it.
Are you still hungover or drunk, V? Like, you okay, or is it like something else?
No, I'm not anymore.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It's fine. Everything will be okay. Just,
I lost a couple hours. She sort of looks at her phone to see the time.
Yeah, you last you remember you were at home just sulking.
Russell's just gonna
I've
look
lost
back.
the morning.
Look back over at Isabella. Look back over at V. Just remember fucking Gavin's mentor, and he's just like, man. It's fine. You didn't miss much.
Not what?
I'm trying to comfort you, okay?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's my fault. I was stupid. Look, Russell's just gonna quickly catch Vika up on the situation that he knows. He's just like, okay, you're here now. That's fine. We keep moving forward. You were doing great, I think. But you know.
Were you listening?
No, I wasn't listening. I probably should have. Then I'd probably guess what's going on right now.
No, you. No, it's probably for the best you didn't. I'm sure it was bad. I'm sure I fucked it up pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so bad that you can't even remember it. I'll shut up now.
Yeah, thank you.
I wish I could do that with all of my mistakes.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
Handshake. Yeah.
Oh.
What about Benji and Isabella?
Yeah.
All right. You good? You good? Do you have like a headache or anything?
For some reason, I have a perfect recollection of what Vika did the last 2 hours. I know every step, I know every word, everything. And I can also feel it. It's really weird to have feelings for someone, but then I have disinterest in myself. It's really weird.
All right. You're probably not okay. I don't think you should try and figure that out right now. I think you need to take a few minutes. Just let it happen to you, right? He's moving his hands in motions and just making eye contact with her so she's not looking over at Vika and getting distracted.
I'm doing my best not to think about it because I kind of lose myself in it.
Yeah, that's scary. I'll get that. Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to just do you want to just go for a wheel down the road? Just you know.
What if that happens again and I'm in a crowd?
All right, let's go. Where's nobody? Let's just go around the back of the building. Just where there's nobody else there. We can just talk, right?
Okay.
Only if you want to. You just so you can sit with it. You can have a minute to figure out, you know, what's going on and what we want to do with it. Cause like, I saw you in class today. That was a bit fishy, suspicious. I got that vibe. So like, whatever's
She-
going on, you clearly don't like. You don't got control of it at the moment. So like, don't beat yourself up about it.
No, but things are kind of piecing together rapidly for me.
Alright, that's bound to happen. You're smart. Alright, let's go. He's just gonna bring her around the back end of the bowling alley.
Oh, shit.
That good old alley.
That used to be Hot Rod's turf before the accident.
Get out of here,
Whoa,
orc girl.
no.
Get out of here.
Where the fuck am I? Oh, okay.
You're on the left.
I see.
You're a freak.
You freak!
He's gonna take his cane, put it to the side, and he's just literally gonna sit on the sidewalk next to her, like lean up against the building.
I didn't mean to just yell at you like that. I just.
No, that's fine, man. People yell a lot louder than me.
But you don't deserve it, Benji.
I do sometimes.
Sometimes maybe, but I mean, you are right. We weren't exactly friends when you knew, and you were taking steps to remedy it. I guess I'm just sick of people lying to me.
Oh, girl, I feel that. Shit.
You know, I would have been okay with just a no. Like, it would have sucked. But to just now in my brain know that I fucking feel it, that it was just more for fun. And that's flattering, to be sure, but I don't know. I hadn't felt this way before, and to know that I was just another toy is the wrong word, because that makes it so much more dramatic. It's a fucking high school crush. But I don't know. It sucks.
It does suck, but you know one thing I could tell you from experience? You're gonna get over this real quick. It was like within a week that I realized I wasn't gonna nab V, that I was like, oh, she's kind of gross, actually. Like, love her to bits, but like, nah, I was never gonna get that.
She kind of looks over to you. Oh, I didn't realize. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Huh.
I know. It's just how she is.
I mean,
Like,
was
you
she?
could be mad at her for it, but like, don't really. Probably like lower your expectations a bit.
That's the problem, is I don't know what expectations to have.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Thank you, Benji.
Yeah. And like, she doesn't seem mad at you or nothing, right? Like,
I don't think she remembers.
You don't feel mad at you. You
That's
feel bad-
true, actually.
You feel bad for yourself. Like from her end.
Oh,
You,
so there's
you-
like double self-loathing.
Yeah, it's not like self-loathing. It's more like it's a little bit of pity. It's just like it's
Yeah.
like, oh damn it, I did it again.
I made another victim, essentially. You feel like an asshole.
God, it's just, again, I'm feeling two different things for the same situation. Like, obviously I'm bummed, but then I feel like a dick.
yeah.
She just like points at her head. I don't know what's going on up here, and I don't like it.
You should get a quack to look at your noggin.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Or at least go like Mr. Hayakawa and be like, hey, what's up with all this? Do you know? Is this like...
Yeah, I need to talk to Hayakawa.
Give me a sec. I want to see if Benji can figure something out on his own.
I want to see if Benji can put one and one together about Isabella dreaming about his accident. Can I do that?
Yeah, just give me a straight 2d6.
Okay.
Damn. The 2d6. We go in archaic
2d6.
here.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. So, like, I might be a bit crazy here. This might be like me being a weirdo. Do you remember feeling like this when you was having like dreams and stuff?
She looks over. Yeah, all of them. It's. I'm the star of the show, I guess. I don't know. It's they feel real. I've had ones like just walking a dog. And I remember walking on the beach with my family, but it's not my family, but I could still feel like the sand on my toes, you know? And then obviously, like the weird one with you, where.
So,
And-
like, in your dreams, can you like feel your legs and stuff?
Yeah,
He's gonna poke at her leg in the spot where his own big injury is.
You felt that?
yeah.
Huh. Shit,
I-
that's fascinating, man.
It's certainly interesting. But like I was telling V the other night, like there are times where I think about, my accident, and I legitimately mix it up with being thrown out of the van, and I have to like catch myself to realize that's not correct. That wasn't me, but it feels like it is.
He kind of pauses for a minute and tries to like think back, and he looks back at his own leg, and like he looks back over at her.
Huh. Oh, that's spooky.
Yeah, I hate that this has happened, but I think I understand what the power is.
Oh, you already got it like figured out?
I think I can pull memories from people, but the problem, Benji, is it's not copy and paste. It's cut and paste. I need to talk to my dad, because I think I'm killing him.
And that is where we will cut scene. The thing to figure out next is who do we follow and where?
Man, these fries are really good.
Holy shit.
I don't know. Huh. Is there anything,
What?
I'm trying to think of like where we transition from here. Like what do you think Russell and Vika and Noah, I guess Noah's here now. Where do you think they would do? Like what is just like, hey man, wanna like ride in the Kia Soul? Do you wanna go to the
Hey
gym?
guys, did you guys want to get in this car and talk about girls? Because it seems like, man, why not at this point? Girls are complicated. Just a couple of bros talking about girls.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, we could probably go to the gym or something.
Go to the gym. We haven't checked on good old Bruno in a hot second, What's
You
better
mean
than...
Gavin? Gavin ran to the gym to get his embarrassment and energy out.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, shit, we're already
that's
here.
what she needed.
What is this doing here?
Oh,
It was like
that's
a Sonic ring.
That was the circle I was using to represent a punching bag when I was describing it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here.
Vika finna be like, hey, Russell, does your mom do pro bono work?
Yes.
You're like, hey, can I get a discount? Hey, friend.
I mean, I think she'd do it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Let me
Yeah,
grab. Let me grab.
Noah,
More.
I'm a
Make
wizard.
him
What's the gym?
Slightly bigger.
I'm allergic.
And then I don't go to the gym. Oh, this
Why
place
not?
I work
This
out at the
place
library.
smells.
That Merit took from us, kind of. We donated, but we
We
donation,
donated it,
stealing.
but like, yeah, no.
It was like what? Donate or get burned or something? I don't know. It's like.
And then we'll put Gavin here because Gavin shows up to work.
I show
Boy.
Oh god. Russell's going to walk in, see Gavin, turn back, and it's just like, please don't mention anything about the Isabella incident that just happened around Gavin.
No problem. I will keep it to myself. I'll bury it. And it
last
can
thing-
haunt my dreams.
He looks at Noah. Noah, please.
Huh? Oh, dude, this isn't even my story to talk about. I'm background. I'm a background character for this one.
Oh,
Okay.
you better be Noah. I swear to God, you start gossiping around.
I'm not a
Ooh.
gossip.
You better not be.
Give me
Wow.
a break.
Haha. Russell walks in. It's just like, yeah, you want to punch a punching bag to get I don't know, any sort of frustration out. You want to just.
Well, yeah, I mean, it seems like I'm some sort of fucking crazed glass thrower, so I might as well.
Oh. Hey, Gavin. Looks like you're not outside with the costume this time.
No, thankfully that's beyond me at this point. Bruno has decided that the costume has had one too many accidents and is probably not bringing too many people inside anyway.
That's fair.
Shows the costume, it's all torn up.
Why is
Oh,
it torn
no.
up?
I don't know. It's weird, it keeps happening.
Bless you, Gavin.
Oh my god.
Oh
Mhm.
no, the dumbbell hat. Look what you've done. Oh, he's so sad. This
Yeah,
is tragic.
that's a real pity. Anyway, what are you here for work or are you here to punch stuff?
Just probably punch stuff. That makes sense. Vika has a lot of frustrations, I guess. I don't know, feelings.
Yeah, I'm putting my backpack down for sure.
And,
yeah.
I think my mom is busy right now, so therapy is not an option. So
Is everyone okay?
Maybe she'll clear up later.
I
When her schedule will open up.
about as okay as a teenager in Halcyon City can be.
My condolences.
You're here for work, obviously. Oh God, wait! I just remembered something.
Oh,
What's that?
let's hear it.
I just remembered Gavin was fucking staring at Russell whenever they were talking
Oh.
about Racket. Should I approach that situation or just dodge it and act like nothing happened?
I mean,
You know what?
can
It would.
I
be bold.
Oh,
do
yeah?
it, dude. Go hard. It seems. Listen, you have to. You have a big act to follow. I guess you gotta go big or go home.
Yeah. Gavin, there is something I want to talk about. I remember last time we were, the first time we were here, we were, checking up on Vesper activities. Any
Yes.
leads
Oh.
on that?
Investigation.
Unfortunately, my investigation has come up a bit short as of late. It seems like Vesper has been a little quieter. Not as not running around quite as often. I wonder if the ninjas scared them off.
Maybe they're healing from the beatdown.
Yeah. Or maybe they know that you're on their tail, and so they have to be a little more careful.
Ooh.
Could be. That doesn't seem right though. Vesper shouldn't have any idea that I'm after them.
I mean, yeah, you never know. I mean, you're.
Ace detective.
Well, actually, that does bring up some interesting possibilities that I hadn't really considered before.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, at one point I thought you were Vesper.
Yeah, I suppose so. Vesper's power set doesn't really match with anybody we know in class.
Yeah.
I honestly hadn't really considered that Vesper might be a delinquent.
I mean, do you think Vesper knows information from? Maybe they're like someone who goes to this gym.
Interesting. What was it? Was it Cassie Scholl? Who?
I don't think Cassie Scholl has the same power set as Vesper, unless she just doesn't,
doesn't use them when fighting hand to hand. But why would she?
Yeah. Or maybe she uses it like in minor ways. She does wear those metal greaves though.
Maybe using the magnetism to drag them along to hit harder?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, sounds smart.
And then she does have that spear as well.
This is mean.
Vika's staring into the middle distance, just like,
Well,
the scream just goes on.
I might be able to look into it some more. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before Cassie gets brought up on some significant charges. After
For what?
Well, she did say that she was going to. Didn't she say she was going to try to kill you?
Yeah.
She did say that. I was there. I'm a witness.
But like, isn't it, like I wouldn't like. This is gonna sound stupid. I don't know. There might be some religious exemption from that. I don't know. Like, I mean,
I don't think you can use religion as an excuse to. I don't think you can use religion as an excuse for murder or attempted murder.
I mean, true. I guess I didn't know if gods were above the law or they just are too powerful to really like abide by it. And while she isn't a god, she's definitely like being led by one. So
yeah. We'll have to look into that one way or the other, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The investigation deepens.
Oh, it's okay. I get attacked by people too.
Wait.
Oh,
Cool flex.
Huh?
Yeah, like there's all kinds of stuff that's going on.
Like lizard stuff.
Oh yeah. No, there's this guy that is always trying to grab me to take me back to his cult.
Whoa.
Okay.
Attempted kidnapping.
Okay.
Shit, dude.
I mean, it's not like attempted kidnapping or anything like that. It's like he asks, but like I'm not going.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds kind of suspicious to me.
Yeah.
It is like it's weird, but I do stuff too. It's cool. It's cool stuff.
What?
I'm like having adventures too.
You are?
Yeah, all the time.
Are you Noah? I know Floor was feeling the same way, but like I Russ is trying to think because this is the second time Fleur was just like, yeah, I'm just like a normal person doing normal things. It's not like my life is being changed by like events or anything. And it's just like you could do you really want this stuff to kind of happen to you, Noah? Like it's not a competition or anything.
No, I didn't say it was a competition. Why do you think it's a competition?
I don't know. It's just like it sounds a little bit so what's the name of the cult that tries to drag you in?
Oh, Merit.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's
Oh.
Yeah, they're always trying to reach out, and like my family was involved a long time ago, but we left for philosophical disagreements.
Yeah.
And now they are trying to get at least me to come back. I guess now because like I'm older.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and also having someone in the Valor Force program might benefit them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They're usually pretty insular.
True. Oh.
What?
No way.
Oh fuck.
No way.
Noah. Oh man, not again. Speak of the devil.
What the
Noah. Listen. We're only trying to do what's best for you. You don't have to Nay, hey. Listen. I've told you guys to leave me alone. Now do it. Like, leave me alone. I'm not interested, and my family's not interested either.
Holy shit.
What's happening?
MLM.
We are only trying to prevent your... No. Look, I've already made it clear. I'm not interested, legit. Like, you guys keep saying that you can prevent this or that, but you're not even... You don't get it. I have to do this. It's for my family.
Oh.
Looks at the others.
Hey.
Hello, sir.
I think. Look, I understand. You're probably trying to do what is right, sir. Hello, nice to meet you, Russell Papadopoulos. But I look. At the end of the day, it's Noah's choice, and I respect that. And also,
He
were you
looks at
listening
you.
in on us?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't listening in per se.
Speak of the devil.
Then you just happened to be around for a gym membership?
No, but I did sense that. Look, when you're into magic and stuff, you can tell.
Yeah, like
you can
I
kind of
understand
tell.
God stuff. You can just kind of tell when people are talking about you, and then you can just kind of.
I have amulets for this sort of thing.
Yeah. Understandable. Yeah.
Also, he sort of looks at you. Would you be interested?
MLM.
In joining Merit?
Well, not joining per se, but if you might be interested in submitting to a research project that some of my acolytes are working on at the moment, it would actually be tremendously helpful. We would be willing to buy you a pizza.
Oh.
Or possibly something else.
Russell just kind of looks at this guy, looks at Noah. What's Noah's response to this?
Yeah.
Noah looks annoyed and like kind of twitchy.
Like I'm gonna have to give you the same response Noah did. No, sir, I'm good. I don't want to be studied for a free pizza.
Very
Do you
well.
pay cash
We could.
for experimenting on people?
Well, experimenting is a bit harsh a word. More
Gavin is actively writing this guy up.
more
Writing a citation.
studying. It's more studying. We are interested in his blood,
Oh.
which sounds worse than it is. I
Mhm.
promise.
Sure
Oh.
thing. I understand. It's God stuff. You want to take a peek at the God stuff, but it's fine.
Oh.
I'm good. You don't gotta peek at anything.
Would you be willing to make a small donation then?
Of just blood?
Don't give him your blood for free.
Yes, blood.
Charge for it.
Russell's just like looking at Vika, Gavin, and Noah, just like, what is this guy? He just walks up and goes like, hey, by the way,
Can I have
You-
some blood?
can I have some? Hey man, I'm on rough times right now.
Can
I
you
need-
give
I need
me
a
some
little-
blood?
I need a little pick me up, man.
I'm just asking.
I know.
Hey, man, get out of here. You keep coming to me and saying that you can do the impossible and like you can save you can save me or whatever, but it's fine. I've already made my peace with it.
Save you.
Save you.
And now you're gonna bug my friend. And now you're bugging my friends and stuff. And you really just need to go. Go back to your weird cave. My apologies. I'm only trying to save you. Nobody can save me.
Oh.
Oh.
He's just like me for real. Oh, shit.
Oh wow, man.
I was going to ask him if he wanted a membership.
I was
You should
thinking
have-
about it too, honestly.
Don't you try to give away your blood for free? Fuck that.
I wasn't gonna give him for anything. I was, I wasn't thinking about it. Like,
No. They paid premium shit for that god blood.
yeah, like it's this is premium top shelf blood right here. 100%,
Ugh.
all natural, free range.
Sorry, guys. I gotta split.
Oh,
No, it's fine.
Oh,
Look, if you need anything, just call us, or I don't know, fucking give a prayer or something. I don't know.
Oh, wait. No, don't go. I have one question.
Oh, what? Hey,
Uh,
wait, hold on. If it's anything about what just happened, save it.
No, I don't care about that weird cult man. Not interested. Can you banish evil spirits who are want to hunt you down and consume you?
Hypothetically, yes.
Okay.
Why? You know somebody?
No, yeah, yes.
Okay. Well, sure. Just get in touch and I'll see what
Okay.
I can do.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. And she like gives you like a firm pat on the shoulder. Yeah, because I think the corpse of my ex-boyfriend is going to try to kill me. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay.
Go. Leave.
Be nice to him.
No.
That's a sweet baby boy.
The what of your what?
Yeah, like we haven't excuse me, ghost of your ex-boyfriend? Your ex-boyfriend's dead and is haunting you.
Yes.
And you didn't tell us sooner? Is this a
Well,
new development, or is it like
It's very recent, actually. I've been going through it, and I'm missing a lot of work, and
Vika,
it's-
when will you learn that you should stop doing this with people?
doing what with people?
Benji would say trifling.
Trifling? I don't even know what the word means.
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
Isabella.
Flashback to Benji reading out the definition for you
dictionary?
from his phone.
so no, V, it's not a bike with 3 wheels.
Isabella, then
It's also not a
ghost,
cake.
ghost ex-boyfriends. Like, what else you got? Like,
Oh, I could fill a book. My autobiography when I'm dead, when it comes out, it will be crazy.
hopefully not soon.
Oh,
and
you
try-
never know.
And try not to add more pages about ghost ex-boyfriends and trifling. Maybe like put an end to your trifling. Ever consider that?
I'm trying. Well, that shit back there, that was me trying to. I'm sorry. I'm not the one to yell at you. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm used to it.
What back
No,
where?
I don't.
It's fine. Look, Vika is indeed trifling and hurt someone's feelings very bad, and we're in the process of fixing it. But
Trying to apologize and make it right, and it's very difficult. Shit keeps coming up.
Yeah, like guys wanting your blood and ghost ex-boyfriends, and like I said, typical teenage Halcyon City.
Really seems like everyone's problems keep snowballing into bigger problems.
You got any problems, Gavin?
Hey,
Yeah.
Russell!
Oh,
There's
God.
Oh
one.
my god.
Hey, Bruno. Hey.
You here to work off some of your debt?
Oh, I mean, not right now exactly. I'm kind of Vika. I'm helping my friend Vika. Wait, Vika, do you have a job?
Oh, Mr. Bruno, are you looking for more people to work here?
Oh no. See, I've got a pretty sweet gig going right now where I coerce teenagers into breaking stuff in my office and then charging them for it and getting free labor out of it.
Oh, interesting.
That sounds like a crime.
If I volunteered to fix your door, do you think you could knock some of the money off of what Russell owes?
Oh,
I could fix that door. Very easy.
Oh yeah, no, I could fix it very easily too.
What's the problem here?
Then I wouldn't have free labor.
How much could the door possibly cost?
Oh no, we've already
This
agreed.
conversation has happened 4 times.
Like we've already agreed on what they're working off. So-
I would like to help.
He doesn't. He wants While he wants the money back, he also wants people to work here for an extended period of time, so he doesn't have to hire someone for real money.
That's awful cheap of him.
I mean,
And she
Yeah,
just sort of looks
yeah,
at
it's a
him.
great idea.
Oh, do you like exploiting children? Is it fun? I'd
Nah,
love
you-
to try.
You're not children. You're teenagers.
Oh.
It's different. Look, I
Mm.
treat you the way I treat you the way y'all treat me, or the
What
way
do you-
that adults treated me back when I was y'all's age. You could handle more than children.
Oh, well, according to everything here, I can't buy liquor, I can't buy cigarettes, I can't do a lot of shit. I guess I'm still a child.
Nah, that's the difference between teenager and adult.
Bullshit.
There are differences between child and teenager, and then teenager and adult. You see, it's not just child and adult like an on-off switch. It's more like an oscillating fan.
and to
I
be
don't
fair,
know.
you
It
need to,
doesn't
like-
really seem that way.
I think alcohol is off
Oh.
the table for you for a little bit, Vika. I'm gonna be real.
Hey, don't air my shit in front of Bruno. Shit,
Oh.
goddamn, I'm trying to help you. What your problem is?
Vika, you're
Yeah, you know what your problem is, Russell?
Hey, don't talk to him like that. Stop it, please.
Here,
Trying to be respectful.
here. Tell you what. You kids have done a good job. You're doing all right. If you don't want to come work for Bruno anymore, you're off the hook. Thank God.
I mean, it's not like I hate this place.
We love this place, actually.
I know, you bought memberships. I appreciated that.
Of course, you run a fine establishment.
You better believe it.
Mm-hmm. So does this mean I can have my Russell back and he doesn't have to come here and work for free and instead just come for fun?
Yeah, it's like I said. I've already got a door in an office building's worth of labor out of you. Go ahead. You're free. All right. Well then, thank goodness for
I'm
that.
going to pierce the mask.
You're welcome.
I don't trust this guy. I'm gonna pierce
He-
the. Oh God.
Go for it.
Oh
He might be
fuck.
Vesper. Oh no.
Oh,
have a -2 in mundane.
no.
Clearly, he's honest. Let's see what happens on a miss on Pierce the Mask. Oh, it doesn't really say.
I
so
get
that
to make a
means you
move.
Yeah, fuck.
I changed my mind.
Let me see what I got.
Looks like my Chinese food here. Oh.
Yeah, get your Chinese food.
Like I could fix the door. Like you just walking on it. You're not even gonna fix it, just as a statement. Dude,
Yeah.
fix your office door, bruv. It's like shit.
It's like
You
shit.
don't-
Dude, you're paying
need a
extra
door?
for heating now because of this shit.
Yeah, the air circulation here.
You
It's
The
all fucked up.
drafts.
You act like there's heating in here, dude.
Oh yeah, I guess it it is an inner city gym, so
Yeah.
you're probably right. Like listen, Vika will put that door on its hinges. It's like she'll fix the door. It's just
Austin
Hey.
is rubbing his hands like, oh,
Look, like I said, you're free to go. You kids ought to be a little bit more normal. You already got superpowers and all that. Yeah, I just figured you having a job would do you a little good. But obviously you don't appreciate Bruno's hospitality.
no,
Here's the deal. I just wanted to help you be a little bit more evened out. You know what I mean? And I think I've done a good job. I think you've gotten a fair amount of experience out of this whole deal. He's gonna shift your labels.
yeah.
He's gonna shift your mundane up so that doesn't happen again.
Okay.
And then he's gonna shift your savior down.
oh.
What an asshole.
Okay. Yeah. Fair point, sir. Yeah, me and Vika are gonna go, but I'll be back. Obviously, I have a membership, so yeah,
Yeah, you still
seeing
got
you
your
around.
membership.
I
You can still come as you've been promoted to customer. Think of it that way.
yeah. Okay, let's get
Get out of here.
Yeah, let's
Oh.
get out of here, Vika.
Or stay, but like stay as customers. You don't have to leave.
We'll be back later. We
Thank,
got.
thank you, said.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're lucky you got a heart of gold.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez. Exploit the labor of children. Where am I, Texas? Fuck that. I left that place for this.
Let's see, Benji, where are you going?
Oh boy.
You gonna go
well,
with Isabella some more? You gonna go?
Oh, I think he would have gone with Isabella to like a certain extent. Like if she was like, I'm good from here on out, he would have been like, all right, peace out. But like if she was like really shaken up and was like, please.
I think Isabella would tell you it's okay to go do your own thing, just because she's like, you've already done a lot for her, quite frankly.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also scared. She's like, I don't want to accidentally brain drain Benji.
Okay. God, you know what? It's Tuesday, and that means that it's recycling day. So, Benji finally is gonna try and bring his little wheelie bin of recyclables to the depot. And if he can manage to get that done, he'll meet up with Vika and Russell. But I don't know if he can manage to get that done since he lives in Halcyon fucking City.
Listen, someone robs you for your cans.
I'm rooting for you, Bongo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to get your recycling done. It's all taken care of. If Isabella and Benji are just gonna kind of like hang out for the rest of the day, we can go to the next day and hit up the just class the next day.
I think he would want to.
What does Bongo want?
I'm trying to think. Because he has to let the group in on what's happening, but Isabella's definitely got too much shit going on today.
You could always do a group text.
Yeah, you could always just send a text and say, "Hey, here's what's up.
Yo, Isabella's brain's all fucked up.
No, I mean he needs to let the the vigilante group know about some shit that's going down.
Oh yeah, we can
Ooh.
also Oh, that. Yes, we can do that.
Because that's why he would want to meet up with Russell and oh well, not Vika.
Yeah.
Well, he could play it off that Vika already knows about it. But like, yeah, I told V, it's whatever.
Yeah, we can go to the because y'all haven't checked in with Suhaila in a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. I think
And
at
so-
some point Isabella will talk to her dad today, like she feels obligated to.
He's in jail right now, so yeah.
Oh.
He's still locked up trying to get that. But you could, I mean, you could go visit him in at the cell.
Yeah.
And
We can do that after visiting Suhaila, because I envision Isabella can like go to her little office at the police station and then just have Inga remote in and be her like presence.
yeah, you could do that. Let me that actually feels like it would probably happen before
Yeah,
yeah,
it would.
Yeah. So what we can do is basically put that over here
Oh.
and grab this. And so yeah, you mentioned that you want to talk to your dad, and so they give you a little room to do so, and you're like, oh wait, I've got a robot that could help, and they're like, okay, yeah, you could just use that.
Benji outside by the Kia.
Oh yeah, Benji is.
No, I was there. Leave me alone.
Dancing on it.
Let me actually, I'm gonna put Ramona over there too.
Yeah, they can hang out. They're just chatting.
Yeah, hang out with Cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? You keep going. Do what you want. Do what you
Yeah.
want.
Okay. Hey kiddo.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, 3 square. I even have a little bed.
Do you? She like Inga like pokes around to look in, just sees the benches.
I mean, it's a bench. It's more comfortable than the hospital bed.
That's, oh my god, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm just gonna dive right into it. So some stuff has happened. Wow, a lot of stuff has happened today, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a meta.
Oh no, what happened? Rogue meteor? Alien cockroach bite?
No. Okay, so the deal is today I was talking with Vika and things got a little emotional, and I think I've had these powers for a bit, and I've been kind of pushing the idea out of my head for a while. Just because like I've told you I've been having weird dreams and things like that. And most notably in recent times, these dreams have been memories from other people. Like when Benji was thrown out of a van, or she's like about to bring up Vika's and is like, nope. Like experiencing weddings or the first day of going to a school I've never been to and things like that. It's just all these things that I hate that I have to say I think I haven't done, but they're blurring a bit.
Oh no.
Yeah. And the biggest reason that I'm not down there talking to you personally is I think I'm the reason you're in the headspace you are right now.
Well, I mean, I've been fine for the past few days. I could probably go back to work, to be honest.
Right.
I mean, if like to my office instead of this office, but you know what I mean.
Right, but I want you to think about that. When was the last time that we were in person together?
Well, it was only a few days ago at the well, you know.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Memory issues. Well, you didn't take any of... You don't have any of mine, do you? Like, have you had dreams that were of me doing me stuff?
I mean, at the time, I thought it was just like a guilt thing. But I do remember having at least one dream where, you know, I heard a scream and I ran into our lab and I had to help a stupid girl who was doing an experiment that I told her not to.
Ooh. I mean, I don't even really... yeah. Oh boy.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Well, I mean, why would you? They're just dreams at the time. How would you have known?
But I knew that you forgot that I tried it, and I never told you that I did because the party was like, I got away with it. No one got hurt. But someone did.
Yeah.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Isabella. It's not like you're doing it on purpose. Now that you know what it is, or now that you know what it was, we can start working on learning how to control it, and so this is a good thing, Isabella. Like, you know, everybody messes up with their new superpowers that they don't know that they have, I assume.
I guess.
Just don't worry about all of that. Like, soon I'll be out of here, and then we can start looking and, you know, making sure that everything's fine. Like, everything's gonna be okay. Like, I don't blame you. I don't hold it against you. You're just you're just a kid.
I was just so desperate to prove myself.
I know, but you don't have to do all of that. You've proven yourself time and time again. You know, even in the lab, you picked up everything so fast. I was so proud.
But what if that's not me? What if I'm not smart? What if I've just been like taking it from people?
Well, I mean, I guess I never thought of that. But even if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter how you get the smarts. You're smart. Even if it is, well, I guess I'd have to think about that a little. But like, I even still, you only found out that you could do it today, right?
Yeah.
You're only confirmed to have begun this stage of growth for you today. And so you can't really be blamed for anything that happened before this. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. I mean, even if you did it, you didn't mean to do it. And now that you know how to do it, we can work on, figuring out how to do it ethically.
Little Inga's head nods. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's cute. Inga's become so expressive. You've done a lot of little upgrades to him to make him more like personable.
Oh, like the little Inga like looks down at their hands. I mean, not especially. I haven't really tried to do anything special with him. I mean,
Well, and that just means you're controlling him very. That just means you're controlling him very well and in tune with the way that you would expect people to behave. He's very expressive.
Huh. She really thinks about that. I'm gonna have to do some more theory crafting. No, I'm. Inga looks back up to Isaac. Thank you, Dad. I'm gonna make this right. I'll also figure out a way to pay for the hospital bills, because that's not fair to you, because that's my fault. They were looking for something that I don't think they could fix.
Don't worry about all that. You're not going to pay the hospital bills. That's my job.
But-
I'll handle. I can handle all of that. You just handle being a kid. Like you're taking on way too much for yourself. Like the things that you can control right now are the amount. Is the amount that you're taking on. It's too much for any kid. You're responsible for making sure that the other Valor Force kids are okay. You're responsible for building all this stuff. You're responsible for making sure that you don't get nixed by a $1 billion corporation. Like you got a lot on your plate, kiddo. Let people help you out. You'll be surprised what we could do.
Yeah. Inga is like,
he's going to shift your labels.
you sick bastard. What are you
Oh,
doing?
this is a good thing, Isabella.
It might be. We don't know.
He is going to take your superior down and your savior up.
My savior can't go up.
Uh-oh, you're going to take a condition.
I'm at 5.
God.
You are
Hey,
going
girl.
to shut down. Oh, wait. I think you can resist. Yes, so you
Yeah, you
can
probably-
resist. You can resist having your labels shifted.
Oh God.
So you just reject influence.
All right, here I go. No.
Yeah, everything your dad's saying sounds like it makes sense, but how could he possibly understand? He's been in bed for the past few months. Like you hear what he's saying, and you're saying, and you could pay him the lip service, but honestly, he's just trying to make you feel better.
I think Isabella gets quiet for a really long time and then just goes, I have more work to do.
Isabella.
I'm fixing this. It's not up for discussion. I've made a mess of things. I've made a mess of things so many times in just the last week. I need to do my goddamn job for once and fix something.
Well, I...
You've had to take care of me this whole time, and you've been dealing with so much yourself. It is not fair to you to take on burdens that I've created. So, please. Trust
Oh no,
me.
you have broken down. You're getting out of there.
Yep.
That is your only option.
Yep. Little Inga just flies out.
So sorry. Oh my god.
Bumps into the
Rough
door a couple
shit,
times.
man.
God damn, gotta let the Roomba out. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Was Hot Rod able to listen in?
Here
on
you
that?
go.
Was
Hot
he
Rod's in
riveted?
his cell, like.
Hot Rod's like, man, I
I miss
Had a
my
relationship with
dad.
I should call my dad.
He's
Ow.
busy. He's busy driving along the ice roads in Alaska, though.
With his driver.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Time to go to my other job.
Oh no, you're gonna miss out on that. Sorry to
Fair
say.
enough.
Let me do.
Some people in chat is like, yo, Isabella villain arc. It's like, honestly, of the PCs, I think Isabella's the most likely to become a super villain.
I'm gonna say
Man.
fuck.
Oh wait, no, I'm not on the right. This isn't.
Oh.
This is not the right map.
Where's
This is-
Nice
this?
toilets though.
Nice
Me, you're like,
toilets.
what the hell? Bulbasaur?
Bulbasaur.
Okay. Yeah, Suhaila sends a little group text and is like, "Hey, we should meet up. It's been a little bit." So Vesper and Lifeline and Racket and Big G.
He
That's
reads
right.
that, Matt. I gotta come up with something else. I gotta come up with something, like something. Oh,
Big Vesp.
Big Vesp.
You'd probably just show up as Benji. Everyone knows you're
Yeah,
Benji.
yeah, it's just Benji.
Big G,
Big
small G.
It's a me, Big G.
Ugh. Ugh.
A little.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
You know,
It's going.
stuff.
I made
things.
$20 today.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah,
recycling?
yeah.
Dang.
Nice, nice. So,
He
I
pats
figured
the table.
I would just get in touch with everybody. I believe we are missing someone, but checks her phone. Yeah, I have nothing from her, so it can't be
Ooh.
helped.
Probably
Oh.
busy. Thing Isabella's going through it right now, so yeah, I think this is what we got.
Yes. Well, let's go ahead and begin the meeting. Smashes a gavel. So I've been doing some research into this TA server that Isabella mentioned in her report. I've been having some people look around the city. I've been looking around the city myself, and I've got a few different leads. Hopefully, some of those might pan out a little bit later. But we are looking into it. Vesper, what have you been up to?
Life,
A lot of real life stuff.
unfortunately.
Fair enough. Racket?
You know, stopped a mugging.
That's
Not-
good.
Yeah. I just
No, that is good. It can be easy when you're getting caught up in you know, billion-dollar conspiracies and evil villains that threaten the entirety of the world. It can
Yeah,
be
but now
easy.
his ass is in hot water because of it.
well, yeah, I guess. So,
It's bound to happen.
yeah, the
It's
police
gonna
know
happen sooner or later.
I exist. They don't know like a name or anything. They just know that I stopped a mugging. I didn't use my powers or anything, so they have no idea what my powers are.
They
Well-
just think you're spin kick man.
Yeah.
Kick spin? Spin kick?
I don't
Well,
know.
that's fine. That's fine. What I was going to say was that it is important to remember that at the end of the day, the biggest thing we can do for people is to, you know, help them when they're in trouble.
Yeah, the little guy.
Yep. And so wait, your guys that are onto you?
Kind of. Mr. Highcaller said stuff about Vesper, obviously, but we already knew about Vesper, and they were like a new guy on the scene, and they described me perfectly.
That's kind of awkward, huh?
They have a name yet?
No.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna talk to you about
I
that.
need to-
Branding is pretty important,
Yeah.
otherwise someone else will give you your name.
Yeah,
And it can be really hard to get those not to not stick.
Yeah, I have to do something and spray paint my name on the wall.
Yeah, we can start doing that.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you did, Vesper?
At first. Just
Yeah.
once or twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
it
then they
was
started.
you.
Then they started calling you Vesper.
Jefferson's a liar.
Someone took credit?
Yeah, boys by my house. They was like, oh yeah, we know who did that. It was one of my boys. Liars.
Oh, fuck Jefferson.
Mm.
Yeah, what the fuck, Jefferson? Anyway, what about you, Benji? You got anything fun on the docket?
Yeah. So like, first things first. Like, I don't think the whole like search for racket thing's gonna be like too fruitful or whatever, especially with Mr. Hayakawa concerned because he's gonna be distracted with moving baby Benji into his house. So that's the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you think you're going to be able to maintain the freedom that allows you to come to these meetings if your new parent is an authority figure?
He leans back and does like the director hand quotes thing.
Open season. That's what he said.
Open season.
Yeah, he said like he wasn't going to be too hard on the rules or nothing. And besides, I'm planning on using this to like keep an eye on him too. So like, it's gonna be all right. And like, it's whatever. The more important stuff though, like way more important than just like all that. Oh my god, why do I even start with this? So like, Triton's got goodies. They've got goodies that don't belong to him.
They've got cooties.
No, goodies, like treats.
Oh,
sweets.
goodies.
Yeah, goodies.
Oh, okay, good. I was worried. Another
I mean, they've
outbreak.
probably got, like,
Another.
They've probably
Another
got
s-
like diseases in labs and stuff. I believe
Well,
that.
the city can't afford another outbreak of cooties.
Not since the
She's not smiling.
2019 was a bad time, baby.
Oh,
So
So goodies. Yeah, Triton probably has all kinds of goodies. What kind of goodies are we talking about?
I've been informed by some partially reliable sources that they might have
he's kind of getting distracted and like he was very animate the whole time up until like now. And now he's just kind of like looking down and around as he's trying to find the words.
the lot They want me to help him steal shit from Triton.
Oh,
Ooh.
What do you get?
yeah. What's your cut?
Money?
He can't remember if he asked for anything.
Oof.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they're not going to just like ask you to come along and not give you something.
Was kind of hoping they'd like, I don't know, take me with them when they go, but like,
Oh,
Vesper's hand goes up to
Oh, yes,
their
you-
mask and just they sort of rest the visor of their mask on a closed fist.
it'd be a lot easier for me to just like hightail it with them rather than staying here and getting in hot water. But like,
you don't think that you might end up in hot water with them again?
for what?
They pushed you out of a fucking car.
They are heated, like underneath it. You can just, and Benji especially, who's familiar with Vika's body language, is she's pissed.
It occurs to Benji. They pushed him out of a fucking car. And he didn't even do nothing. He feels a little knot in his knee. He'd forgotten about it for the past day or so. Because it just, you know, feels like it's not even there. He feels the mithril balled up in his knee, which, I guess subconsciously, while he was asleep, that's kind of where it gathered. That's where it nestled. And he feels it there now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I wanted to be a real jerk, I could just like go and take it myself. That's what I told Solomon. I was like, yeah, if I want to be real canny, I could just sneak in there and get it before the lot does. But that's
We can do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Best revenge is doing better.
God. So like, do we like just like, will we go in and like not even tell them we're doing it, or will we go in and be like, yeah, man, we're on your side, and then be like, peace out, scapegoat?
If you're all there, they might get suspicious. We'd
I-
probably have to plan it out a little bit.
And plus, you don't want to tell them that you have your secret identity, do you?
No, I suppose not.
If some group
It's
of
like
just...
I'm supposed to meet him or whatever, just to like talk about it and like figure out what like the rules and everything are, what their plan is. I was just gonna like go and see, but
Alone?
no, I was gonna bring someone.
Who are you going to bring?
Just looks at Vesper.
I wouldn't want you to go alone. They can't be trusted.
Fair. I mean, Russell's just like, obviously this is, you know, it's kind of a rude option, but like if that's what you're looking for, you could always just learn their plan and then we can just do it before.
Yeah,
them.
yeah, that's what I mean.
And
That's what I'm
you
talking about.
We get
Yeah.
the chance to subvert their plan.
Yeah, but like, oh man, it's like when you set somebody up for like a prank, and you're like, oh yeah, go under this tree at this time, and then like we'll meet you there. There's a whole party, and then like you dump like gloop on them, and then you know that kind of
Or
thing.
it's like when you have an escape plan set up and then you shove one of your people out of a van so that you can escape.
Can I take a powerful blow?
Yeah. Because, oh, man.
May I?
You did.
Did what?
Can I take a powerful blow?
Oh, if you want.
I'll mark
She
a
mostly said it as a
condition
joke.
I know. I'll mark a condition. I'll mark it secure.
Fuck.
Oh God.
Can't
So
wait to
what
go on a
is-
heist and we're all fucked up.
What is the target exactly?
It's little bitty baby Caliburn.
Excalibur. Excalibur. He does like peace symbols.
Wait, Excalibur?
Like real for real Excalibur. That's what they're saying. Yeah.
Oh boy, that brings back memories. The so you're saying they're saying that Triton has Excalibur, and not the British crown.
Yeah. Yeah. They nabbed it
Interesting.
apparently at some point, and they're saying that the one in the cathedral is just like fake or whatever.
Interesting. I wonder if it's the same one that Yoshitora Jones used when he first fought us.
Well, how long ago was it?
Oh, like 15 years ago. We ended up capturing him or getting him arrested, and then he lost his weird. It was like a portal device that he used to store ancient swords. And he would just like open a portal in front of him, reach in, pull out the sword, and start swinging. He lost that device.
Benji reaches under the table. Oh, you mean like this? Little knife.
Ah!
Like that?
What is that?
That's nothing. Magic trick.
Yeah. I mean, he sounds.
That's a good magic trick.
He sounds very different than what we saw when he visited.
Yeah, he's mellowed right out now.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, being a teacher really it was really good for him. I'm still amazed that he was able to get a teaching license at all, but yeah, he started working at the school, at my high school, a little bit after that to knock off time off of his frankly insane sentence. But yeah, it might be worth asking him, actually.
I mean, yeah, I mean, could we ask him or you?
Well, I mean, I could ask him. I'm sure Ellie's still in touch with him. Let me think. And then, oh yeah, he's also like your teacher's.
Yeah.
He was your teacher's teacher, so I'm
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
Hayakawa can get in touch with him.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be suspicious if we hey, Mr. Hayakawa, could you ask Mr. Yoshitora if he knows anything about Excalibur? And then Excalibur goes missing.
Bruv, no, that's not the way you go about it. You just get me go up and be like, I want some training. I want some sword training. And I'll be like, tell me about swords, bruv. And he'll be like, yeah, okay. And he'll just tell me.
Yeah.
Look, could you say no to this little face? He does little blinkies.
Yeah.
Because
He
He's like
he
mad
couldn't.
scary, but
To be fair, he couldn't see that little face.
But he can at least tell I'm a little guy.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah, that's a good idea. Having Benji talk to Yoshitora, then also talk to his old gang. Sounds like a good amount of information gathering on your shoulders, Benji. But honestly,
But I'm a social butterfly. I know how to talk to people.
yeah, it's way better than me or Jamotion's Vesper doing it.
Well, Benji, you're definitely going to have to talk to your gang if we're going to get any sort of information.
Yeah.
I doubt if they were going to invite you that they would do you any sort of harm beforehand. In fact, they're probably going to try to talk you into, or talk to you about why they felt like they needed to do that in the first place. But that, what you do afterwards, that's all kind of up to you. Believe me, I would love to. I'd love to help you get one over on the people who. I'd love to help you get one over on the people who wronged you. But frankly, more important to me, it is more important that we get one over on Triton. Having a national treasure. Such as Excalibur hidden away while the British crown has a fake one.
Man, stop that! They messed up my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Nudges Vesper's foot under the table.
That, like I was saying, that would be a good enough excuse for them to have a PR nightmare.
Yeah. We need to fuck up Triton as much as we can.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy to do it.
Vika's just fucking dissociating, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep doing it. We're just gonna keep poking this bear. Oh shit.
We gotta kill the bear before it kills us, Vika.
Exactly.
We gotta kill the bear. We gotta take the teeth out of the bear's mouth. We just gotta do it.
Come on, it's fun.
Yep. We're gonna do it. We're gonna mess them up. Let's do this, team. All right. Yeah, we get to have a team. We're like a team now. Oh boy, man, this is weird.
I got a favor to ask.
Oh,
You mentioned it earlier. If I gotta go out and like do stuff with like a helmet and stuff, can you guys help me come up with a name? I don't got any ideas for it. Like I can't.
a name. Well, what's your theme? What kind of theme are you going for?
I got nothing for it. It's just pink because I like pink, but like I don't know, just sort of something flashy.
Oof. I'm not that good with names.
And like, I don't want to be called something stupid like go out there and be like, oh, he's Pepto Boy. Like, that sucks. I should have thought of it first before I painted it. I should have just went for like full black. Ah, damn it.
Well, what about oh boy, maybe we'd probably get you. We'll think about it. We'll definitely start. We can
workshop
start.
it.
Yeah, we can workshop it a little bit, and we'll see what we can do there.
It took them a while for them to notice me, so it probably will take you like maybe same amount of time. So you got time. They won't like stick you with like, I don't know, Pinky or something.
I mean, that might be kind of funny. Like
Pinky, honestly, not terrible.
Like it's not as bad as Pepto, right?
Yeah,
it's kind of funny.
Both are bad.
Yeah, you don't want to end up with Pinky. It'd be tough to break that down the road when you don't want it anymore. Now it's all funny, haha, but you know, once you start trying to get a book deal,
yeah. You good?
Are you okay, Vesper? It's hard to tell. We can't see any aspect of your face.
They're just in a bad mood.
Daddy.
Aw. Well, I'm sorry I called you away from your spa day. It might also be worth talking to the ninjas. I believe that they've worked with Triton before in the past, so if you have any contacts among them, maybe they can help out as well.
Yeah.
Interested.
That's like bottom of my list of priorities.
Sure.
I think the ninjas are worth a shot. I could always talk to them. They've been mad that we've been avoiding them, so you know.
Like, don't make them no promises, especially on my behalf.
Oh no, don't worry. What am I gonna tell them? Pinky, Pepto? Like, you don't have a name yet. I can't really refer to you.
There is also another, and I guess since Isabella, or since Lifeline isn't here, we can possibly discuss this. There's always my friend Roland, who has been a long time business rival and general monkey wrench to Triton's comings and goings.
Well, I think no, because my plan is to tell Isabella about this is Lifeline about this as soon as I can.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, we definitely want her involved.
And like, I don't think it's going to be very cool of us to be like, hey, get Roly Boy in here and not tell her about it.
Well, I mean, there are ways he can help us without him being here. Much like Lifeline, he's kind of a tech guy.
It's more of a principle of it, I think.
Ooh.
That's probably what I would have said when I was your age too. Fair enough.
We'll think about it. If we have to, then, you know, doing that is better than nothing. Honestly, I think dealing with Roland is better than dealing with the ninjas. But
That is true. That is true.
like,
In Benji's mind, it's that he doesn't. Isabella's upset that everyone's lying to her. And
Yeah.
he doesn't want to add to that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like at the end of the day, it's just like I feel like if we do have to contact Mr. Roland, as long as Isabella doesn't have to deal with them theirself, I think it should be fine. Especially when we weigh the options of ninjas, which beat up Vesper, asking the lot for more help, which gestures at Benji. It's just like there's a lot of groups, all of them kind of hurt us, and I feel like
Yeah.
gestures.
Which of your four backstory hate groups do you want to
Maybe Zeus can help us,
call
man.
upon?
Hey, maybe Zeus can come in and help. He's pretty cool, man. He's reliable.
Yeah, I haven't brought up, I guess, the other the last dangerous super scary possible scary people, the Zeus.
Ooh, I haven't seen.
Oh man, I don't want him busting in on this and laying claim to it or nothing.
And I haven't talked to him in a while, ever since I learned who my mother was. I haven't really seen him.
Yeah, that's probably something that's worth talking to him about.
Yeah, but that's
Do you know any of your other mythic family that might be able to help?
Not. I mean, Heracles. I don't think Heracles is the gentle option. I could always just you got a goat?
A goat?
I got like a goat. I mean,
It's much easier to use a chicken, man.
Yeah, but they like goats. Like you got to do it. We could always sacrifice and ask them, or I guess I could just. I'm a god myself. I could just pray to them, and then maybe they'll be like, "Oh man, let's check out what this little freak of a boy is up to," and check me out.
Very
What's
good.
this freak doing?
Probably pretty good that your indicator of his affection for you would be like, oh, let me check what this freak is up to.
I look, they're all probably. One thing I understand of the gods is I think they're very gossipy, and I feel like I'm amongst one of the spiciest, juiciest potential pieces they could talk to. So giving them the opportunity to chat with me and then gain something, learn something, and then them help me is kind of
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe you get in touch with someone who isn't Zeus.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm just gonna send the line out there and be like, hey, anyone but Zeus, and then just see who rolls up.
It
And
will
that's
be
not
Zeus.
That's not even.
Bruv, that is asking for trouble. You do understand that, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
That
like,
is like taking a spork to your father's ego.
I mean, yeah, but so is going to the ninjas or going to Roland or going to the lot. There's no good options.
Oh, but, yeah, but like, which one of them could just be like, boom, and like destroy your entire apartment building just because you said he was like lame or something?
They wouldn't do that. They would.
I don't know, man.
Listen.
Listen. I thought my father figure loved me, but he pushed me out of a van, so.
Yeah, but like that wouldn't make like a Greek epic, would it? Like you're still in the middle of your Greek epic.
Historical context. Listen, I'm telling you, that Trojan horse wasn't actually that big, bro.
All I'm saying is that like it's Greek or Norse. One of them will blow up, and one of them may be able to help us. And you know, it's a gotcha pull, but like I'm willing to take that bullet more than ninjas or Roland.
All right. Well, that's still like one of the last options we're gonna go with if we still feel like we're at like a brick wall. We're like, I don't know what to do.
Like it's just, and also it's just like I gotta talk to some of them anyways potentially. Like there's a lot to parse and learn. Like if I'm gonna die or it's complicated. It's pretty complicated. Yeah. He just kind of looks at everyone. But yeah, good meeting.
all right. Well, hopefully we will hear from the lot soon. In the meantime, it probably isn't worth spreading the word around that we're interested in breaking into Triton.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
like nobody should be aware of that.
Yeah, we should keep a lid on it for now.
I gotta go spray paint
at least
buildings.
until we have the plan. Yeah, Racket, you go spray paint buildings. Make sure people know your name.
Yeah.
Maybe spray paint and then take a selfie next to the spray paint and like put that out on social media or
Yeah,
something.
maybe I
That's
should-
probably useful.
I should make like an Instagram or something.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Rocket.
Yeah.
And they
And they pull out a single full can of like yellow spray paint and just sort of like hold it back over their shoulder. They don't like look back at you or anything.
Yeah. Okay. That's convenient. Thank you. I gotta
have fun.
stop crime and then do this and then and post it on social media. I mean, I guess
Make the art good.
Yeah, I'll do my best. He thinks about it. Maybe you guys have art. You know what? It doesn't matter if it looks good. It's just that the name. Yeah, okay.
Actually, what you can do, Benji, you do art, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe you do the we could like do it out here actually, probably.
That's a terrible idea. They're gonna be like, oh,
Oh
look,
yeah,
my
no,
bad.
actually,
Yeah.
you're right. That's dumb as shit. What the fuck was I thinking?
No,
That was a
look,
bad fucking idea.
Look.
But like around here, like you could do it somewhere.
Yeah. Look. Okay, it's fine. All right, Benji.
Put it on your Kia.
Put on your costume. We're gonna ride out. We're gonna do the art, and then you're gonna hold the camera and take the picture, and we're gonna post it on social media.
Yeah, all right. Someone help me get my boots on.
Yeah. Don't worry.
He goes over to a backpack.
You need a squire.
He puts a hand on his chest.
Squire,
Tosses his hair.
Silver Squire.
Oh.
Eh?
What? It's not. It's pink.
Oh yeah, damn it! I just looking at you. You're very silver.
Squire is like
You're
Really?
more than a squire.
You're more than that, and you're more than a knight.
Yeah, but it's a word that doesn't that you don't see used a lot, and it's got
It
kind
feels
of a kick
special.
to it.
I get it.
Yeah. It's definitely a cool word, like squire. Like it has like
Yeah.
got some good mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We'll keep working on it.
It's workshop. Thank you, Suhaila. We got crime to do, but it's not like spray painting's a crime. It's just
Yeah, no, that doesn't count. Look, Halcyon City has a number of beautiful murals all throughout the city. Like if that was a real crime, then fuck them. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I'm out of here. You guys have a good day.
Yeah,
Or night.
too.
Make it a little easier. Maybe relax a little bit. She comes up and kind of like shakes you on the shoulders.
Darkstar touched my shoulder.
Clear all your conditions. You're fine. You're fine.
You can clear a condition.
I actually don't think I want to save that condition for.
Okay.
That's cool.
I want to save it for her.
Yeah.
I look wistfully into the
her.
distance. For her.
Yeah, we head out to do what's considered a crime, but is actually a beautiful piece of work.
Yeah. I was looking up other like words for pink, just to like get any other ideas. I found fuchsia. I was like, oh, the fuchsia freak.
Dude, that's some old fucking like villain shit. The fuchsia
Yeah.
freak.
It's me, fuchsia freak.
That's some 40s shit.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I was thinking about doing. Because I was like looking at a bunch of like old comics and stuff
Yeah.
recently. I was thinking of grabbing some like public domain characters from back then and just, like using those. Let me see here. Let me find a good. Let me find a good spot to
I'm gonna beard it
tag.
real quick.
Okay.
There's always that place where we got shot up. There's always the alleyway. Wait, the alleyway technically that Vesper got jumped in. That isn't definitely like right outside. Technically, it's a different
Yeah.
It isn't right outside of. Oh yeah, that alley.
You know what you could do?
Yeah.
You know our lawyer's billboard? Just write racket on the billboard.
Damn.
No, he knows I'm Racket, and he's gonna have
Oh,
to
that's
legally defend me one day.
Fuck.
He has to legally defend me one day, and one day he would just be in the court case, and he'd just lean in and be like,
I really
remember
fucking
what you
love
did.
I love that fucking billboard, piece of shit.
and it's just-
I
he'd just,
spent
like,
so
throw the
much
case.
money on that. You
Francisco
motherfucker.
Velez sends his regards.
I never forget.
That's right, yeah.
Perfect memory.
No, that's pretty important. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we can go here. We'll go south side.
Southside.
Outside.
South side.
Yeah, we haven't been here in a while.
What are you doing here?
It's
Yeah,
when
what's
we got
going
shot
Oh,
up.
yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, there's also kids up in the north.
North side. Oh yeah.
We can grab him.
Oh fuck
Bye,
yeah.
Lydia.
You gotta.
Uh,
Wait, I can drag out Racket. Bam, there we go.
yeah, you can drag out Racket.
I feel like Bongo would be like in a costume, right? Like he
Big
wouldn't just be
Ben,
hanging
yeah.
out with two vigilantes.
Yeah, he's
Oh
big-
yeah,
big
that's
G.
fair.
He's got his big G costume.
Big G. Yeah, Big G.
I fucking love that
And then-
costume so goddamn much.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
Vesper.
Oh, I'm along for that.
Oh, do you don't want to join them?
No, I thought maybe it was boys' night.
It might be boys' night.
You could. We don't know what gender you are. Come on.
That's true.
Hold on, you're fucking right. Okay.
Escape the shackles of being a girl for a few moments.
You know, yeah. Shit, yeah. No, you're right. Listen. Just want to go out with the boys.
Yeah, we gotta pick out like a good spot. Oh, what about over here? Yeah. I guess.
Oh yeah, the Benji is away.
Yeah.
Oh, let's grab Isabella. What's Isabella up to now?
Yeah.
After
Oh.
she goes home?
I mean, I don't think it's unfortunately I don't think Isabella
She's
does
up to anything, yeah.
I think she went home, probably started working, and then just deflated and probably
Hmm.
finished off the rest of the kvass and just like laid there looking at a ceiling. Girl's got 5 conditions. And
Yeah, you get to unmark one of them.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Whenever you freak out and leave, you get to clear one. So we learned that.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I go try to comfort? Should I go try to comfort Isabella instead?
Alright, look what happened last time you tried to do that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even roll to support or
yeah.
comfort during that conversation. It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Look what you did.
Yeah, because you didn't do any of those things.
I
You didn't do
But
any of the
also-
things that
but
would have triggered the
But
move.
also, you
Oh.
didn't have the conversation with Benji about how you should be trifling. You didn't have the conversation with Isabella. You just saw Isabella just fucking collapse, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I break up with
Huh?
her again.
The feelings are complicated. Oh, we were just explaining some stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, your perspective is that you literally teleported in time.
I don't remember breaking up with you. Yeah. Sorry, I have to get that out of my system.
Man, shit's really weird. Let's space
I
paint
can't
some
control
shit.
Big G.
Big G.
You can't?
I can't.
Interesting.
big.
I don't got
Yeah.
his legs.
Let me fix that. Oh, yeah. Why'd I do that? Here you go.
Oh, I should also note for like chat and everybody, when he's Big G, he doesn't have his cane. He just takes his cane and smushes it up into like a little ball and like pokes it onto him somewhere. He's just roughing it.
Oh,
Oh, a tough guy. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Look at him limping around.
Oh, there's Big G. No, he's got like knee pads and stuff on for the suit or whatever, so it's at
Mhm.
least a little bit reinforced.
But yeah, we get to the south side, and Rafi just like looks around and it's just like, oh, where would be a cool? Oh, what about like over here, right? Like I could like spray paint on this wall, stand on the dumpster, right? With a cool pose, and then like the smoke in between me and the thing and the.
Yeah, bruv, I don't think you want like your name to be directly above the trash, though.
Yeah,
why not?
That seems a little like.
like I'm trash.
Yeah. It's like a repping.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's Halcyon City. It's trash everywhere.
What
Yeah,
about a little higher up on the building?
like
I
higher
could
up?
get you up there.
Oh, yeah, I can get myself up there too. Like,
Then we can
let's keep
scope
looking
this
around
mall.
because. I mean,
Benji is on the lookout to make sure no one's tailing them or like, hey, that guy looks suspicious.
what are they gonna do? Arrest us?
I mean, maybe.
We're just cosplayers.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. It's like after midnight at this point.
And Benji does feel a little uneasy being on this same street. He's been looking down into the grates and stuff.
Yeah, we keep moving. Like, I mean, there's an alleyway over there. There's like, are there any billboards that are not Cisco Velez? Like,
Oh man,
there
you
are
could put one
billboards.
on there because then, like, you know, it'd be like, you know, we're not affiliated with him.
There's like a does advertising work just did a billboard above you with a phone number to call so that you can put something on this billboard.
oh, that's annoying.
You see this guy across the street, he sees you and is just like looking back down like I don't want anything to do with those guys.
That's
Not
not make my
again.
day.
I think I whipped his ass once.
Even more alleyways. There's, I don't know, just like an alleyway is an alleyway, and I guess we're posting it on like social media, which is like the alleyway of the internet. So like,
So this place is the place that you're in front of right now is an Italian restaurant that is not it's not Olive Garden.
gross. Authentic Italian food, not the same.
Destroy.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end of this alleyway.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Oh, you. Yeah, Mo.
Yeah, Vika, as you walk down this alleyway, it starts to look a little familiar to you.
So this one?
I don't think this is the one she got beat up in.
No,
this is
It's not the
where
one.
Linda fucking-
It's not the one she got beat up in. It's
This
the
is-
one that it's the
Victor
one that
killed someone
Xing
in.
Wang got killed in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is your
Oh.
Uncle Ben alley.
Yeah.
It kind of is.
Racket's just walking down it.
Oh god. Oh, Vika, are
Benji's
you
kind
about
of
to stand in the
glancing-
place she died? Oh.
Benji's kind of glancing at the Italian place, like, "Oh man, I could be really nice and bring Isabella some food."
Yeah, this
Aw.
place is called Little E.
Aw.
Aw, that's
That's
adorable.
great.
Too bad it's not Olive Garden.
Yeah, so it
Alright,
sucks.
So it sucks.
Ooh, like we could spray paint like up here, and then I could like sit on one of the pipes next to it. You know?
All
I
right,
like
well,
that idea.
you might as well like keep watch out here then, since like I'm gonna be the one up there.
Yeah. I can also hold you up, or we can move. Hey, let's move it like a dumpster a little bit. The dumpsters are baked in, so but you know we move the dumpsters, and you know. Yeah. Thanks for
Vika
doing
stands.
this.
Oh god, she's gonna stand in the same place she remembers Victor standing in this alleyway. Oh god. Little psycho.
Hey, freak.
Oh yeah, just emotionally self-mutilate. Just go on. Just get it together. Come on, girl.
Fucking have a new type flash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surely
Oh,
nothing
my.
bad is gonna happen to us in this alleyway.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
nothing bad.
Surely.
You guys are set up there, and I'm gonna you hear a rustling in the garbage can next to you.
Oh
What?
my god.
Yo.
There's some kind of racket in the garbage can. A rustling.
Yeah, I was thinking,
There's about to be.
yo, a big G. I think there's something in the garbage.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out ting, 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 a bike chain.
I'm gonna
Pull out
Racket
the bike chain.
goes up and like looks into it, and he's just like to himself, just like, please be Ramona. He like looks down. Oh god, that scared the fuck out of me. So it's
What?
the Is that a yokai?
that scared the fuck out of me. So I flinged my icon. What the? No, get back. You might. He does the like, you know, just like in Jurassic World or whatever. Where Brad,
Yeah.
like, he just like holds his hand out to the rafters, and Russell's gonna do that to him. He's like, whoa, calm down.
A little artisan, is it?
Oh, God. It talks. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. You
Oh,
a fan of art?
I smell
I,
legend.
whoa, yeah, maybe. Wait, you got a name?
I am Grifka.
Rivka?
Grifka the Hag.
He like Racket looks back at Big G and then looks past towards Vesper like, what the fuck is this thing? God, I hate alleyways.
City.
Do we know anything?
You can fucking pierce the mask.
What the fuck is this?
Or you gonna assess the situation.
Let
Yeah,
me see.
I'll assess the situation.
I'm so glad I'm just
You know
home
what?
and depressed.
You know what? I think this makes sense because this is the kind of shit that happens in Av.
Oh no.
Anyone wanna donate a team?
Yeah, I'll donate
Sure.
a team. Fuck this thing. What the fuck is it?
It is some manner of hag. It is a little creature. Where is? Let me see where the moves are. You get to ask a question.
Yeah, it says assess the situation. You get to what here can I use to blank? What here is the
Oh,
biggest
I
threat?
thought we used pierce the mask.
Oh
No, no, I did,
superior.
Oh, you used
I
assess
did
the
superior.
situation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What here is in the greatest danger? Who here is the most vulnerable to me? And how could we best end this quickly?
Kill it with fire.
That's your question.
Yeah, I want to
Benji.
end this because Benji knows if this is a hag, this is some sort of like partially fey creature, and if you get fucking like boogeyman by a fey creature in an alleyway, do not let it get you talking. Do not speak to it. So he motions over to Russell. Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, I was just sitting here picking up some loose essence. Hmm.
Hey.
When who comes along but some artists? Well, don't let Grifka stop you.
You a fan of art?
Of course. I love to watch the art of others.
Yeah, do you live in that dumpster?
Not always, but sometimes. Sometimes I live on this road. Sometimes I live in many places.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. I hate this thing more than the cat. I'm gonna be honest.
I am so
Benji.
glad to see this thing.
Benji in his mind going, "Oh my god, we're on a ley line. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here."
And then Benji, your question was, how could we best end this quickly?
Yes.
You could just dismiss her. Say goodbye.
Benji's still stuck in the headspace of like,
you just
oh,
know you just know to be polite.
Not buying what you're selling. Goodbye. Grabs Russell.
Yes, bye, later.
Later, indeed.
No, goodbye.
Oh, bye, yeah. No
Oh.
later.
Goodbye.
But I appreciated your company.
Hee
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
She crawls back into the trash.
What?
Back,
Fucking hate this city.
back to my feast.
You just sat there and watched that thing corner us? You could have helped.
I was already
Keeps dragging.
forgiven. I
Keeps
was waiting.
dragging.
I don't like this alleyway. Never mind,
He's
let's
doing
switch it.
calculations based on the way the road is pointed and like the sun versus the moon.
Yeah, you'd have to ask Noah. That's more his deal.
Benji, for half a second in his brain, is like, "Oh my god, I have to run into that Italian restaurant, pick up some salt, and throw it over my shoulder."
Well, at least you know the value of salt. You could go in.
Not wearing a costume, he can't.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna
It's
say, I'm
halcyon
sure you
city.
could. I'm sure you could. Like, yeah, it's not that weird. It's like, you know.
They're just like, oh man, nice. Someone wearing a costume. It's been a while. You could just ask for salt, and they'd be like, oh yeah, that hag out there, yeah. Like,
Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
if
did you
that's
run
the
in?
case,
Did you run into the boo hag?
if that's the case, he'll literally just go up to one of the booths, reach over to the little set of like salt, mustard, ketchup, pepper, and just go, just real quick.
Okay. Let me do something.
A wretched little boo hag.
All my homies hate the little wretched boo hag.
Get out of here, little boo hag.
Oh no!
Yeah,
What's wrong?
No! Ugh.
Oh, is your map
I'm-
not working?
I'm moving the map right now, which is not what
That's
I
fine.
wanted
You can
to do.
control Z. Remember.
You're right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful.
I meant to unshadow to reveal it. Here we go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's fancy.
Wait, that guy's got like a face.
Eyeballs.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, guys, bring out some salt or something. I don't know. Like,
He just opens the door, just puts up one finger, doesn't say anything, just puts up one finger to the front desk guy, points
Hello,
at the
sir.
table,
How can I help? Oh, okay.
just grabs
sir?
it. turns, is holding it up, just holding up one finger. Tosses it over his shoulder.
Did you just take salt?
Brings it back, hands it to him. Thumbs up.
Oh, okay. Well, have a good day.
Why?
Guessing it gets rid of the hag. I don't know. We gotta spray paint. Let's let's go down a different alleyway. Maybe.
You can stand on these pipes down this way.
Yeah, more pipes. Let's go. Oh, God. Austin's like, they don't expect the second hag and the second dumpster.
Hello.
The secret second hag.
The two hag.
Just pull out Cappy
When they're
Red.
kind of clumped up together, Benchy's like, some sort of like ghouly creature, man. I remember one time when I was younger, I forgot to I didn't know like the rules, right? And I fell right into it. And every time I walked past that person's yard, this little creature would come out from below the front step, and I would have to dance for it before I was allowed to leave. And it would take like 5 minutes. I'd be 5 minutes late to class. And like I didn't even get to go to class for that long.
So sorry.
Oh.
It was stupid.
Do you want to take pictures of that toxic waste?
Toxic waste. Oh. That's
Get
not
more
toxic.
powers.
That's just like a little normal leak, right? Right?
That's normal waves.
Rolling
I'm gonna. Someone got their power. He's gonna check the dumpster and be like, anyone in here? This one, occupado?
Nope.
Okay, good. Okay, Benji, you can use this one.
Spray your stuff and get your pose ready.
Yeah.
Clang, clang, cling.
That's good.
It does
Alright.
look good.
Alright, Rocket. Get in front of your name.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Like, what kind of like pose should I make? Like something like cool, like something like
Slav squat.
Fair. Yeah. He just squats down.
Looks over at Vika. What he thinks? That's our pose. He puts his hands on his hips for half a second. He
Take a
shakes
powerful
his
blow.
head.
Another betrayal. Oh, God. This never ends with this woman.
He starts taking pictures.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just like
That's
do multiple and then like pick the best one and
Yeah.
That's good graffiti, Benji. You've done this before?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You
Benji
guys
right
get
now,
this-
the only thought through his mind is, this is cringe. This is
What?
really fucking cringe.
No, it's not cringe. Cringe.
It's
He feels
based.
really cringe.
No, this is based.
No, this is based, Benji. Don't call me cringe.
He's not gonna say it, but he's thinking it. Alright, you're good. I got like 12.
Alright, cool.
That's enough.
Now I gotta make a social media account.
You're going to
On my
put it.
burner phone.
Brave.
I feel like what you should do is you should send those to the fourth member of the group, and then get them to do it.
Yeah.
That seems a lot safer.
Yeah, true. We'll get. Yeah, it's a later thing. Okay, cool.
Hey, bro. Hey, Isabella. Can you set up my social media account? I know that you're crying right now.
Yo, hey.
Just figured that you wanted something to do.
I need more followers, Isabella, and you know how to. You ran the Inga account. Can you run mine too? Like, I know you need something to distract you from the fact that you don't have any bitches. So like,
No bitches.
So sorry. No, just one bitch, and it's a problem.
I want to see something. Would getting takeout for Isabella while in costume count as absolving my guilt?
Hmm?
Making a sacrifice.
Yeah, it's not really a sacrifice though. It's just like doing something nice.
Yeah, he's got like 20 bucks in change. He doesn't have a card, so he's like, hey,
Yeah, I mean, I could count that.
yeah.
Like you not having any money for the
Yeah.
next anytime it comes up. I can
he's
just
gonna
remind
do
you.
that. He is
Oh
gonna do that.
no.
Hey, I'm
Bongo.
gonna go pick up Summit for her over there. Cause whew.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
costume?
I mean, I'm not using a card or nothing.
Okay.
Russell obviously doesn't know that Vesper is Vika, and it's just gonna be like, Vika really
I'm sure Vika knows what Vika did.
yeah, I know. It's just unfortunate. I mean, they both kind of hurt each other, but also themselves. But yeah,
Benji scoffs. Girls.
yeah, girls.
Yeah, girls. Yeah, girls. Who knows what's going on
Benji
in
stops
their
and puts his hands in the air.
He. Does anybody have a piece of paper?
Why?
I'll go write something down. I can't go in there and talk to them.
I mean, can't you just try to like put on like a American accent or something? Like,
I just did it when I was running, and it made me feel like an idiot.
Hello, I have a credit card.
I mean, yeah, but like even a bad accent will hide your normal one.
Chav it up more.
Or like borrow Vesper's like voice changer for a second.
Oi, who you calling a chav?
Wait,
I mean, you have sound powers. Could you make him sound bassier?
like you want me to blow up Benji?
Well, okay, fair enough. That could like blow his vocal cords out. Never mind.
Look, man.
Yeah,
in
it does
theory,
impact.
if
Yeah, it
everything
impacts the
went
source.
If anything, if everything worked out perfectly, yes. But we're not in a world where everything goes perfect.
That would
No.
be an example of like if this were the sort of thing I would make Benji roll for, that would be an example of the sort of thing that I would let you spend a team to do.
That's
But
funny.
I'm not gonna make Benji roll to buy
Italian
food.
food. Yeah, he's already like sacrificing. So yeah. God.
Like you won't have any issues buying this. I'm already taking your money. And I
Yeah,
don't
no,
care.
he's already got this funny little complex about speaking while he's in costume because he's like anything will give him away. He's like the one British kid in Halcyon City for miles, so he's like, it's obvious, bro. He's paranoid.
Right, man. I guess I'm gonna go in there and howdy it up.
Salute.
Texas, you know?
Ugh.
He like steps over this grate, like, ugh.
And the hag pops up and grabs your ankle.
Yeah. No, assault.
I'll be right back while you order Italian food. I gotta be real quick. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ding.
hello again. Are you here to return our salt shaker?
Oh, he gave it back.
Oh, okay. Hello. Dinner for one?
Do you do takeout?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could I see the menu, please?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mo.
Here you go.
It's like Inception for accents.
He gives a little nod, like a thank you nod. He skims down through it. What are the prices like?
It's a cool costume. It's kind of expensive, but like there's like some appetizers you could get, which is great because that's like Isabella's favorite food anyway.
It is actually.
Could I get... He tries to think how this one's pronounced. He just turns and points at some rigatoni or something.
Oh, they're numbered, so thankfully.
Come back.
Could I get a number 4, please?
Oh God.
Number 4. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it might take a couple minutes to come out, but yeah, you could feel free to wait or in a seat.
Don't mind me.
Pardon,
layers. Fucking layers of it. That's so fucking good.
All right.
He just clasps his hands together, like
get
folds
this
his
back
hands
to
and
the
just
chefs.
leans. He's sweating. The thing in the alleyway earlier, that felt cringe, but this, now this feels cringe.
This is a new level. You have unlocked unknown
his cheeks
levels.
are like burning, and he's there like, I'm never gonna live this down. Oh my god.
Like, thank God they didn't come in with me.
Yes, yes.
A fucking miracle.
All right. They're working on it. We don't want any trouble.
Oh.
Does he think it's a stick up?
Just everybody be cool. We're getting you your number 4.
He just reaches up and puts a hand on his forehead like Columbo style and looks back and forth. And puts his hands up like no. That kind of like shaking back and forth pose, and then just puts up one.
No superpowers, please. He like puts his hands up and like covers.
No, he just puts up one finger, and slowly reaches for his back pocket. He's got like a little satchel on the side. He's holding one finger up. He's holding up like, come on, man, come on. He just reaches in.
This guy looks terrified.
He just reaches in. He pulls out a 20 and a 10, and just slowly
He's
hands
just totally
it over.
flinching by the time he sees the money. Thank you, sir.
Thumbs up, and he just kind of leans back against the wall and clasps his hands together still.
Think your food's ready.
Dude, so sorry. Like, I can't get it.
And then the one guy that has a real icon, his date left. Like,
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. Sorry.
he was with someone and she's gone.
She's
Her
gone.
head hit the table, and then she left.
More like his head hit the table.
And she's like, that's weird. I'm leaving.
Yeah, he comes over. Here you go. He has a little to-go bag and a little thank you note written on the receipt.
Oh, Benji gives him a thumbs up, a double thumbs up, and he just slowly walks out.
Meanwhile, Russell is just unloading all of his high school problems about Vika onto Vesper, I assume.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious. I'm doing it, and it's it's like he's like sitting on this curb, and he's just like, yeah, it's pretty complicated, so that's why Lifeline can't be here right now. They're just a typical Halcyon City stuff. Teen. Hey, Big G.
Thank God.
That ain't it, man.
That's not it.
We're just having a conversation.
No, I'm a big G now.
I mean, what else am I supposed to? Mysterious masked pasta guy?
Don't say that out loud, it'll come true.
Fair, yeah. Like, I mean, like, a name, like, I got nothing. Sorry. So yeah,
Can we go before this gets cold?
Yeah. I can.
Yeah.
We can go back to the thing, and then we can change, and then I can drop you off at Isabella's. How about that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks back at
Say
Vesper.
Should I say goodbye here?
I mean, if you want, you can come along back to the base, but obviously you know, I don't think you're gonna.
Stuff to do.
Yeah.
People to be.
Yeah, you got like alleyways to lurk in.
Yeah.
In fact,
Sure.
there was a scary boo hag in one of those other alleyways. Maybe that's something that
You can release some steam,
Vesper might
beating
deal
up a
with.
beating up a fucking boo hag, beat the fuck out of them.
Maybe.
Kill.
Kill the boo hag.
Kill.
And then yeah, we'll cut back to Benji going to Isabella's place. I don't think Benji's ever been here, has he?
No.
This is probably just gonna drop him off and then go off to sneak back into his house. 'Cause, you know, life.
And
God, they're both together. Do I want?
grab a Benji.
I don't think we have the time.
Knock knock.
Oh God. Isabella just like.
Would you like
crawls
me
up-
to get the door? I believe
Yeah.
it is your friend Benji.
Benji? She like looks at the clock. Like, what time is it?
It's like 3 in the morning.
What the fuck? I mean, let him in. If it's this early in the morning, he might be in trouble.
Hello.
Hey!
Welcome
Are you
to
accepting
Isabella's
little
apartment.
guys at this time of night?
Yes, we are.
Alright, wicked. Oh man, nice carpet.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Isabella rolls out, and you see that she has not gotten into pajamas. She's still wearing what she was before. Looks kind of ratty.
Ah.
Hi, Benji.
Ooh.
What are you doing here?
I'm robbing you. Imagine that. No, look at this. He pulls out the bag.
Oh. You didn't have to do that.
Too bad. I had to go into a restaurant, and then I felt bad that I had to go in there. So I was like, oh my god, go buy something now. So like, you know.
She just kind of like wheels up slowly. Thank you, Benji.
Yeah.
I mean, did you want some? I mean, I'm happy that you bought it. At least I could do a share.
Oh no, it's only like a little thing or something. I'm good.
Can I get you something?
Try it like juice or something.
Yes.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, Inga.
Not at all.
The dregs of some kvass.
Inga generally has more personality when at the house. Benji, you've noticed. Usually, Inga is just used to help Isabella speak from far away. But at this house, it is closer to his actual brain, which is in
It's
this
his
in
lair.
one of these computers over here, and so he's generally a little more like person-like here.
Mm.
Well,
Oh my
expressive
God.
guy.
That's so cute. He's like a little wifey.
She actually gets a big chuckle. Yeah, I kind of forget. She kind of freezes on that word. That when we're home, he's a little more energetic, personable. He'll even
Oh.
crack jokes sometimes.
Here you are, Benji.
Thank
No
you.
need to crack jokes today. One has already shown up.
Oh,
Oh,
Inga!
I'm gonna fuck you up, man.
Get over here.
Oh my god, Benji, I'm so sorry. I didn't know he...
No, that was a good one. He got me.
Oh,
Got him.
oh, I've been meaning to ask, is the saxophone working?
Oh.
Huh? Like cocks an eyebrow.
I keep clicking on my icon too fast. Backpack, shuffle. 3 a.m. I don't care. All right,
Neighbors
let's
might.
go. What's the most insulated room?
It'd probably be Isabella's room.
Yeah, I guess my room. Here. She'll wheel on over.
Oh, not allowed in. It says no criminals allowed.
Benji, I think we've been over this at this point. Besides, you bribed me. She shakes a little bag of food.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd do like a vampire joke or something. That's fine.
Oh, well, I don't really associate criminals with vampires. Is that a common thing?
Depends on who you ask. Really do.
I guess Solomon.
You got little fishies.
Yeah.
Famed vampire friend Solomon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benji just scoffs like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little saltwater aquarium.
Oh,
So you see, like, there's a couple of, not a lot, but there's like a couple of little tropical fish in there. And of course, there are some jellyfish as well.
oh, that's wicked. Do they have names?
Embarrassingly, no.
It's kind of hard to like keep track of fish most part.
I guess, but I don't know. For some reason, I just never really thought about naming them.
Huh.
It's been, honestly, I have them mostly as a form of relaxation. Something that kind of forces me to come home as well, because I need to take care of it.
Yeah, I get that. I used to be like that with my bugs. I'd be like, no, I don't want to go home this weekend. I just stay out at the place, and then they'll be like, oh, wait, I gotta go home because Tyson's not gonna be able to. He's not gonna remember which jelly to feed my bugs. So
She actually gets very curious for a moment. Jelly for bugs?
yeah, it's like it's like little like Dixie cups filled with like gelatin kind of stuff. It's basically just like nutrient jelly that they eat. It's really cute.
Interesting. I've never had bugs, and I don't know. I just kind of assumed. Well, what kind of bugs? Like, are we talking like not
Beetles.
ants? Oh,
No,
beetles.
I couldn't do ants because if ants got out, it'd be like, that'd be a whole thing. No, yeah, beetles like stag beetles and Heracles beetles and flower beetles and stuff like that. I only ever managed to get like 2 full-on beetles. The rest I had were just larvae, but like the one that I did have, the one larvae, he should be probably getting to be like, he should be done his pupating now, so.
Interesting. I never considered having just like big old beetles as a pet.
They're really cool.
Fascinating.
Go
Huh.
ahead and roll a comfort and support, Benji.
Ah.
Helping.
A comfort and support that comes with showing up
Being
at
normal.
3 a.m. and just being normal.
Please, -1 in mundane. Don't kill me.
Fuck you,
Oh.
die.
Die, Benji.
Oh, bongo. Wait, it does say I'm influenced by Benji.
Yay, you get a +1.
So I could clear a condition?
You can clear a condition.
We did it.
Oh. I'm gonna clear out I think angry. Cause this is just nice. Bongo didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
And today he has been just going out of his way to help Isabella. And also, we'll get to that with the end of the session stuff, but
Bongo, you get a
Yes?
text message.
He's literally about to reach for the saxophone and he feels his phone go off. Ah, was this V?
No. It's from it's from a number that you don't have, but it says hey B, when you wake up, give us a ring. We will we're just about ready. We want to meet up soon. And it says there's like a little hyphen and a little hyphen and a what is it? It's the there aren't chess emojis, are there?
I don't.
There are
It's
now.
2030 odd.
There's
Yeah,
there's a knight emoji.
There's a fucking levitating man emoji, dude. Now there's
a knight emoji. He scoffs at his phone.
oh.
No, he just kind of looks at it and like he kind of like just shakes his head a little bit and then reaches over for the saxophone. All right, it's been like
1 week.
No. It's been like a little under a year since I've been able to actually play one of these, so it might not be very good. Do you have any requests?
I mean, honestly, I'm just excited to hear what you play. You know what? Play a favorite of yours.
All right.
I was gonna go.
I'll kill you. Aloha.
Oh yeah.
He's just gonna play something nice and bright and just like uplifting, but nothing too abrasive. Just something nice and simple with like a nice tune to it. A kind of song that would have been like popular probably in like the 80s.
Yeah. Isabella just like she sits and listens very intently.
He keeps getting a couple notes wrong, but he corrects it. He's got like a funny face on as he's doing it.
It doesn't phase Isabella at all. She is just pleased as punch. A little confused that you would make good on this request at 3 a.m. on one of the worst days of her life, but she just appreciates that you're just being yourself and you're being honest, and that's more than enough.
He's doing it now because he doesn't know if he'll be here tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that is where we will wrap.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, Bongo.
Clap.
It's time for the end of session to move.
Yeah, it is the time for the end of session moves.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to let's see here. Benji.
Bongo.
Bongo.
Yes. Yes. Oh, God, it's one of the two good ones. I'm trying to think.
Grew into the image of yourself or grew closer to the team?
I think it's kind of a combination of the two.
Well, if you could pick one.
Yeah.
roll a d2 and then pick one.
Okay. 2 is closer to the team.
Okay. And whomst do you choose?
It would be Isabella. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Isabella take Isabella take influence or no. Yes, Isabella take influence over Benji.
Okay. I think this is the first time I've ever had influence over Benji.
And
spelled his name wrong.
Isabella.
Obviously, Bongo making me feel closer to the team.
Cool. Take influence over Isabella.
Already got it, baby.
Shift Isabella's labels.
Okay, I'm gonna put your mundane up because you fucking need it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna put your freak down.
Ah, okay.
Put your freak down.
Cool.
And Russell.
Yeah. Grew closer to the team Benji. Benji helped with the thing, and then the witch and the hag and the things.
And the silver spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah. Do you already have influence?
I believe I do. Let me double check. Yep.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, little man.
Shift Russell's
them
labels.
Alrighty. Well, you're trying to be. I'm gonna put your. Can your savior go up?
I don't know. That's the game.
You gotta. You just gotta guess.
It's what
Let me
Benji
think.
wants Russell to be.
Yeah, let's put your savior up.
Woo! Condition.
And let's
What
push
goes
it.
down?
Oh no!
You know what? I think this
Aw.
is correct though, because Russell is there like, oh, I could go and get my family involved, and Benji's like, no, but then he's also like, all right, you offered, so live up to it, bro.
Bruv.
Yeah.
Russell Mark Anxious.
That's a new one just for you.
Oh, it's cool, man. I always have that. I already have that one marked, Austin. Good job. I
All right. What are you marking?
think it's angry or guilty. I think guilty that he feels like he can't do more about the situations going on, probably.
No.
Okay. And
Do I get to put one of your things up too?
No.
no.
Because
Because my
If-
superior
if-
was already at 3 and you tried to raise it above that, so I gained a
Gotcha.
condition because of that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thumbs up.
And Vika.
Probably grown to her own image of herself. God, what a fucking disastrous day.
Yeah,
Her
we
superior's
had that
going
time.
down for sure. That superior, God, you suck. Freak up, superior down, freak up.
Mm.
Cool.
Girl.
All right. Well, now we can look at some fan arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me grab that stuff.
Here, I can grab the Imgur link. I'll toss it in the doodly-doo.
Yeah, who made it?
This is from Lester 2020.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lester.
Thank you.
Hey guys.
Thank you, Lester.
If you like what we do and you want to join in on this fan art and all the cool stuff and chat about our stuff, and somehow you're not already here, join our Discord.
Yeah.
And not to mention, if you want to get all sorts of cool icons and things like that, we do have a Patreon.
Yeah.
Lots of cool stuff popping up on there all the time.
Yeah. Between last session and this session, I installed a ad blocker on my on my
Oh, I
Fireflies.
see it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
bro.
It's so
looking-
bare.
It's so clean now. First off,
Oh, mine's always pretty bare.
I mean, you probably have ad blocker on from like.
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago, yeah, you know, like you probably set it and forget it, you know. But yeah, for Mystic Lily, bet.
Aw.
These are so cute.
And
I
there's a
love
Russell
these.
plush.
Love
And
these.
Isabella Crow. And then a bongo.
Bongo.
These
Oh,
these look like you could set them on the table and they
And
would
they-
just wobble,
yeah,
wobble, wobble.
Mm.
I love
Wobble,
it.
But don't fall down. Yeah. This is where, yo, sick grind.
She's got the higher ground.
Coming for you.
Oh my
And
god.
Swerve.
Oh my goodness.
Gavin.
Oh,
Oh, these
Yeah.
are great.
Whoa.
these
Yeah,
are
it's
so
not
good.
Aw.
Aw.
And Noah.
Oh, he's so chuffed.
Yeah.
And Ramona.
Hee hee.
Aw.
And Sullivan.
Freak ass.
Oh my god.
And
Yay!
Yay!
Oh,
Now you have the
thank
whole
you.
set.
They're
And
so
then from G.I. Joe,
cute.
we have Russell.
Aw.
Thank you.
Russell.
Aw, handsome man.
Isabella.
Just having a rough go of things, gang.
Yeah.
And this is where my parents died, Parappa.
Crime Alley number 6.
I have had like 12 Uncle Ben moments at this point.
Crime Alley number 6 being like Mambo number 5.
No!
Oh god, The Creature by Mystic Lilybet.
Oh, yeah. It was fucking hilarious because when you know how you saw fucking Racket jump back, that was me fucking flinging my mouse around because it scared the fuck out of me.
Thank you, D.
Rackets.
Oh, amazing.
That was good.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. Oh, I love that.
So good.
And then
Scroll.
One more.
Isabella's mind bending.
Oh god. Mind freak.
Mind freak.
Oh, Mind Freak. That's a superhero name.
Yeah.
It's also a show from like the early 2000s.
Early 2000s. Yeah, you could be a jerk.
Mind freak.
Yeah, I hear that guy's an asshole.
I mean, he's the most magician.
And he's only like 2 feet tall.
Oh man. Thank y'all so much for making art and showing up and just being swell.
Oh, did we get one more?
Uh-oh.
I see some stuff in chat.
I think.
Nope, I think that's the one.
I think that was the last one.
Yeah.
that
Quickly
is the one.
think through. Yes, that is indeed the last one.
Alright, cool. Alright, that's it.
Cool.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming out and enjoying us a stream. We are going to get back on uploading these to YouTube, and we that should start sometime over the course of the next week. And we're looking forward to the next session when we're finally shit's gonna go down.
Oh my
god.
It's time.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out this time. Thanks for coming out next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.
Bye.